Bag them, seal them, and get them gone. Jumped in this shit with. Yeah. Jeez, this shit.
Masterpiece.
If you don't know me, then your bosses do. Never mad, y'all, I really talk to fruit. On that clown shit, I can't talk to you. Picture a boss making some bosses move. Never warn, nigga, but we offing you. Low and child, nigga, that 39th shit. Rails, baby, that 39th stick. The king got his shit, you should crown this. Came from the wheels, got the spot on the app. With the longest can't shoot them guys, but I know them guys. City turned to clap you for a penny. Came from the low end, the capital of the city. Shit get high here. Better wear your Glock here. We don't just grocery youngers, they op shop here. Enjoy your body until they see your soul. Put you in the wood and then they let you burn. Shit get stupid. Shot stop loud talk for sure you get muted. Gas up the plane smoke for sure you get zooted. Loud talk. I've been playing with that grass like a grandma. Bitch, I'm 39th to the death of it. Tell them let the weapon spit. 40 with a drum jack kicking like some Tekken shit. Ain't from the 9 from 39. Home of BT, big shorty, right? Landscaping. When I get it going, chasing them, got a plan. Leaves on them trees when they fall, I'm a hand raiser. Bag them, seal them, and get them gone. Jumped in this shit, was searching to see a zone. Ass peas here, wood big as hell, like I'm smoking out a tree here. Playing with the branches like a monkey in a tree here. G here, landscaper. I'm playing the wild for that damn paper. I am 39. PFA shit. I ain't here to step on niggas' toes, but you see me? Yeah. Genius, this genius. Woo. I'm one of them niggas. And if you don't know that, you should ask your boss. Tell them talk about that hood team shit. They ain't really gotta do it though. You know this PFA shit though, don't you? PFA shit!
Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top, but we get down. It's your host, Tony B. the Mnemonics.
Man, get this beat. Flipping out.
Chills told me to post this. The Chunky Mac is back.
Man, we back on a Monday night in the Shoptalk 7 building, baby. Look who we got in the shop tonight.
These Negroes. Raggedy old generation.
Look at this. You know what? I'm sick of this generation Y, dude. See, because you always whine and whine. I don't know why you got. But we in the building, y'all. What's happening,
We
family?
love you, Monix. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You ain't got to hate on Generation X.
We ain't gonna do y'all like that. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna let them do y'all like
Thank
that.
you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's because he barely made Generation X.
I'm gonna let them do y'all
Barely.
like that, brothers.
Y'all, see, he disowned
I
y'all.
ain't gonna let them do that like y'all.
He disowned y'all. He Generation X, and he disowned y'all. See how he do it?
No, he said he
not
not
like that. You see,
He said, I'm going to do y'all like
you see what
that.
you doing here?
Every day.
I
see this mess.
I mean,
That
at the end of
is
the
something
day, we
else.
was all born in the late 1900s, so
We got that.
let's
We
just-
got that in common.
Let's be real about it.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. Shop Talk 7 in the building, man. We got Smooth Selling with AJ Sand show in the building, man. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
Oh, what's happening?
Your mic don't work? What you mean your mic don't work? Your mic work.
Yeah.
What's up?
Y'all hear me?
Just fine.
Yeah, we
See?
can,
Okay,
we can hear you.
Oh, I just can't hear out of this. That's
Yeah, I told you they got a short.
Our
My bad,
comedian,
my
Miss
bad.
Janika Bentley in the building.
Yeah.
No,
I'm going out comedian her today.
I don't know, man. She can roast, man.
Let's see.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get
We're
it,
gonna
man.
see.
Real quick, let's go ahead and get into our SBO segment, man. We definitely want to shout out to our small business owners that have been rocking with us, our resident small business owners. So first up, shout out to Rose Design Services. That's RO apostrophe S Design Services. All right, make sure you guys hit her up. 773-322-3076. Again, that number is 773-322-3076. Hit her up across Facebook, IG, and Gmail at Rose Design Services. All right. Shout out to the accoutrement. You know, got to flex a little bit. Gonna show them a little something.
Some of that,
You know,
yeah.
Is the light hitting it right? I don't know.
Of course. Oh, yeah.
Of course
Any
it is.
angle for these shirts.
Light hitting it right?
Any angle.
This.
Shout out to Rose Design
That's
Services,
crazy.
man. If y'all want to check out the some custom gear, man, hit up, man. Hit up. Check her out. And also shout out to our newest. I'm gonna stop saying that because she's not new no more.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tiffany's Closet.
Shout out to Tiffany's Closet, www.tiffany'scloset.com, where fashion is queen.
Mhm.
That's www.tiffany's, which is spelled TIFFANYZ. Closet is spelled KLOZET.com, where you have to speak Tiffany's
Tiffany's.
to get into the website, which is Tiffanasia.
Oh, you need to speak Tiffany's just to get into the website.
That because the website is in Tiffanasia.
Tiffany.
Wow, I didn't think about it.
And
Like
You feel me?
again, I hear that the moon
And let's see-
shines beautifully.
And let's see,
in Tiffany.
here goes some of her product. If we can get it up on the screen, hold on.
Can we get it up on the screen?
Pow.
Hey.
Yo,
Oh,
yeah.
it's
Buy
up.
that, you can buy that T-shirt
It's
from
up.
Tiffany, www.tiffany'scloset.com.
Oh,
Nice.
She'll be here
Okay.
on May 20th if y'all want to get some of that merch.
So
Nice.
that shirt is
Merch,
in
some of the merch.
That shirt
We're
is
talking
in
clothes.
Tiffany's.
Yeah.
The
That shirt
clothes.
is in
Okay.
That
Tiffany.
shirt is in Tiffany.
That shirt is in Tiffany. Okay.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Good
Awesome.
stuff. That's
Good stuff. Well, shout out to Nicole the Ingram from
Nicole the Ingram.
Tiffany'scloset.com, man. Make sure y'all hit her up. And also shout out to our other SBO. Shout out to Nikki's Sleek Design Services. Make sure you check her out at Nikki's Sleek Designs at Gmail and also at Nikki's sleekdesigns.com. You want to check out our website, man. You guys been checking out our promos. Nikki's been doing our promos lately, man. So she's been hooking us up and got us out here looking real good. So check her out if you want some professional visuals, man. Hit her up and patronize our SBOs, all right? And that does it for our resident SBO segment, man. Shop Talk 7 Monday night. Let's get it.
Hey. I should freestyle right now.
Right now.
But if he was a real radio guy, you'd have a song already up.
I got one though.
Did you?
I was just about to freestyle because I rap better than
We'll go for
whoever
it.
we about to play right
Go
now.
with your bad ass. Go on.
for it.
You rap better than Blizz?
Go ahead, fast self. Hey, Blizzy,
You want me to give you a beat?
Lizzie.
I got a beat right here. This is the whole instrumental.
Okay.
Go ahead, go.
I'm gonna get to it, man. We got Spiritually with Kanye. Shop Talk 7, y'all check it out.
Shop Talk 7, let's
He
go.
said he can rap better than you. Your bar is suspect.
And I almost got scared of the idea of like going crazy in some way, but I wasn't going crazy. I was like the only person that wasn't crazy. I stand there and I just looked like, is anyone else here seeing what I'm seeing? None of you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, or it's your Maybach in your house is like that important. God, do you want to sit at that evil table? You want to build with the very people that made it able for you to be at the mercy of these corrupt labels and racist system? I wonder, man, who the heck made you? Probably the money in the highest societal grades. So-called progression, man, it seems like it's turning you beige. Cursed out of wicked, it's not too late to turn from your rage. Purify your air and your home by burning some sage. Get back to basic, cause you more than a verse and a hook. Not your story, this is just an excerpt in a book. So deep within, God, I think that it's worth it to look. Don't be a sitting punk, cause they may just reverse it to rook. This game of chess will help change your quest, this I promise you. So pick it up like you famous ex, you not promised to. Be here tomorrow, our time is borrowed, so honor you. Cause death is certain to give you pauses like commas do. Sign your deal and watch him steal all your wizards. That right there could drive the same man berserk. Sign your deal and watch him steal all your wizards. That right there could drive the same man berserk. Sign your deal and watch him steal all your wizards. That right there could drive the same man berserk. Sign your deal and watch him steal all your wizards. That right there could drive the same man berserk.
Stop affirming what you're going to do and then completing that in real life. That's the improper way to do it. I refuse to follow those rules that society has set up in the way that they control people with low self-esteem, with improper information, with branding, with marketing. I refuse to follow those rules. It's about truth. It's about information. It's about awesomeness. And the only luxury is time.
I get away from people who want my mind to be equal to folks still in the matrix. See, that's that BS I see through, cause you hide on instrumentals. You allow these rappers to beat. The industry's shady and you still want the devil to cheat you. You are scared of the agents, but they are waiting to meet you. You are hungry, but they lawyers are monsters looking to eat you. Or to share your whole soul for the radio to repeat you. And for those who you once called to cheerfully greet you, man, they taking all that shaky foundation that's underneath you. Brothers ready to go coon. They convince you that they can sneak you to their inner circle. Long as you let them higher up tweak you, you they product through and through, brother. Don't get mad cause we peeped you. Hey, this don't make us haters. This something that you should sleep through. It's crazy how much swaying the classic voice and a beat do. So please be mindful of all the platform you speak through. It's crazy how much swaying the classic voice and a beat do. Sign your deal and watch him steal all your wizards. That right there could drive the same man berserk.
wizard. Sign your deal and watch him steal all your wizards. That right there could drive a sane man berserk. Sign your deal and watch him steal all your wizards. That right there could drive a sane man berserk. Sign your deal and watch him steal all your wizards. That right there could drive a sane man berserk. We may not have a decent home, and we may not be remembered when we're gone. When we're gone, when we're gone. Yeah. Two times. Ready to go. Yeah. Look. They say home is where the heart is. Guess I'm homeless cause I'm heartless. My voice soon to live a charge live. I ain't hungry, bitch, I'm starving. I got some stomach pains from the darkness I came. I done seen some shit that made me change. I see my shot years ago, had to get in range. Get close up on it, then I bang, 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 bang like I'm Chief Keef. Yeah, they know I'm a star when they see me. All my pain I swear killed off the old me. Now my ego done built up and mold me. If I'm more cocky, they'll treat you like so-and-so. When they see that you humble for real, they paying attention, bitch, shut up and listen. I empty my heart and my soul just to watch pockets fill. My ego, they feeling this wrath. Blood on the leaves in the bath. What do you think I'ma take on the path? Never swerve in my lane, but I crash with your bitch. You no longer your dame. To the one sending shots, better work on your aim. Little nigga, fuck with me, I'll train you niggas. That way you won't miss. I know most of y'all piss, I'm the shit. Yeah, 100% of y'all bitches, so jump off my dick in one of these bridges. I'm trying to get rich for me and my niggas. My ego rising to the point of no limit. From the ashes of the old me, 2X like a phoenix. So more like the locks in the versus battle. When he rapping in front of me, I see his cattle in the slaughterhouse of the shady business. Only place you can kill him on a mortal witness, nigga.
Yeah. Raised in a concrete jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Yeah, soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own. Make sure they strapped down before they walk out the door. Pray they survive in these streets. What about the kill? What about the L? Take a look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see? Where you see the image of God, protected, providing, eye into the body that got us to a place that no one can see. Somebody pray for the street.
Don't worry about whether or not I did it all, cause you can still recognize me through the fog. I did this shit, kept it moving, never stalled. Be tweaking, but still that Jesus come across. Preaching BQE, freeman to the cause. Conceited, but still connected to the fraud. Cause living be effortless with faith to fall. Manifest spaces and a place to ball. On my Franklin, like the bankers make the call. Quiet is kept me still in it. Open up your mouth, I'm drilling like a dentist. Grave digger, feeling slave to the healing crown. Got a lot of pain when you feeling snug. It's up, feeling like a fitted cap. Got it by where my descendants at. How I'm looking forward to the ending. Facts. I put the pressure up on niggas thinking that it's just a game. I made the sacrifices on the holy hill, doing tomb raider with the plate. Talking that resurrection from the dead. This not just something you say amongst mortal men. This is all infected and it spread. Somehow I'm sicker than them. I was born to win.
Raised in a concrete jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Yeah, soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own. Make sure they strapped down before they walk out the door. Where they survive in these streets. What about the kill? What about the L? Take a look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see? Where you see the image of God, protected, providing, eye into the body that got us to a place that no one can see. Somebody break the street.
They stop on your block and be watching New World with no heart for the cops and the streets is on fire. They loading with toxins, so I carefully move as I go for my shot. Hoping them not turn into a fucking hashtag. Let me get on, cause I promised myself when I was moving with them trash bags. Future looking like a dim light. How many prayers do we need to save it? Really kinda gotta take the blame. Look at all of this shit that we be embracing. Yeah, we always wanna live, flash a few bands and a little bit. While the world dying, you don't get it in as long as they don't think that you a little bit. I'm just trying to give a little shift. And I stand over, come from my mandible, learn from my Vegas. Trying my best when I do it, it's perfect, planted like I'm Hannibal. All my intangibles rebels made me the man that I am with my morals. This life did not come with a manual. I had a choice and I chose to live right. I won't stoop to those levels. Like that, understandable.
Raised in a concrete jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own. Make sure they strapped up before they walk out the door. Where they survive in these streets. What about the Jew? What about the L? Take a look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see? Where do you see the image of God? Protected, providing, I ain't in the bother the goddess to a place that no one can see. Somebody pray for the street.
I pray for my sons, don't let them pray on yours. Even though they say when the rain it pours. Let God be your umbrella, he can protect this, but still gotta keep that gun fella in the sense it's reckless. So check this, all of our communities are disconnected, but never have you seen four brothers that disconnected. So you gotta receive and believe the message. If we work together, then we can achieve the message. Blessings through these concrete jungles, I stumbled, never fumbled. Been through all types of issues, so now I'm humble. Let's rumble. I ain't make it this far just to give up. The ultimate goal is for our kids to outlive us. Trust.
Yeah. Raised in a concrete jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own. Make sure they strapped up before they walk out the door. Where they survive in these streets. What about the Jew? What about the L? Take a look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see? Where you see the image of God, protecting, providing, I ain't in the bother the goddess to a place that no one can see. Somebody pray for the streets.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do this. She say it get a moist, let me no choice, I just might do that. But instead it's screw it. I get bread, I do this. Plus I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do this. She say it get a moist, let me no choice, I just might do that. But instead it's screw it. I get bread, I do it. Plus I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist. You know the snakes come for the great ones, that's when you weed them out. If you've been A1 since day one, not who I'm speaking about. This been watching cause I got it locked and I know that they plotting and scheming now. I don't believe in no back door, cause I don't leave my keys around. As soon as they see me, they screaming now. People like, what is the scene about? I turn up the music and hop out the whip. Now you get to see what we about. I pass them in traffic and now they be all out the window. Body just leaning out. They wanted to see that if Dino could do it, I did it. So do you believe it now? I please the crowd. Yes, indeed, I do that. If you talking about cheese for pounds, best believe I move that pip. So you better ease it down. It's just me, my crew that's sick. It's just me, my crew that's sick. Hey, yo, please don't do that.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out these are blood. She said, get her moist, left me no choice. I just make it up. But instead it's splash. I get bread, I do that. Plus I just can't trust that. It's all that back don't do exist. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out these are blood. She said, get her moist, left me no choice. I just make it up. But instead it's splash. I get bread, I do that. Plus I just can't trust that. It's all that back don't exist. Yeah, get behind me. I know that I'm ready now. Wanna sign me, I know that they jelly now. Tell them patience, I gotta be steady now. Live like an agent, smoking on belly now. I ain't worried about none that you mentioned. That you talking about hundreds and Benjamins. They can tell that I'm running a menace. It's RIP, Uncle, my son, I'ma finish. I mix it up with the Gucci Gabbana. I mix it up like a coupe and a Hummer. Gum cold as a scoop in the summer. I give it work, they gon' shoot for a number. Can't understand why they always so pressed about Mac though. I keep it true in 100. I'm not really worried about it. They do at their back though. They gon' come through for the drama. They say they show while she looking away. Was on your hip, I took her away. I gotta come down the riot, just sit for the diet. You know that I'm cooking today. They going crazy for that good easy. That lazy, but that need me. They know that I'm not a regular peasy. I tell them don't call my cellular peasy.
She hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do it. She say it get a moist, let me no choice, I just might do that. But instead it's do it. I get bread, I do it. Plus I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out these are blood. She said, get get her moist, left me no choice, I just might flip. But instead it's split. I get bread, I flip. Plus I just can't bust that. So let back to exist. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out Dino. She say it get her moist, left me no choice, I just might do that. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out Diesel. She said get her moist, left me no choice, I just might flip.
Shop Talk 7 in the building. We up top. We get down the show. Sony Media Monics.
I am Get This D Smith in the building.
Chill told me to post this. The Chunky Mac is back.
What's good, everybody? We back on a Monday night, man. Shop Talk 7. We got Smooth Sailing with AJ Sand Crew in the building, man.
Yo, what's good?
We got Mo, we got Jeff, you know what I'm saying? AJ in the building. What's going on, fellas?
It's an honor to be on y'all show, man. I promise you.
It's honor to have y'all here, man.
For sure.
It's a privilege to be here with the young fellas.
This guy.
It's a privilege to have the old heads here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Big Bros here,
With the exception of Monix, was he hating on Generation X? You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's great to be here. Look at y'all platform every day, man. Check you out all the time.
Appreciate y'all.
You know, great topics, man.
Thank
I'm
you,
here to
y'all.
just contribute, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So on y'all show, we was dealing with would you date a bus driver? Low key, I feel like we beat that to pieces.
Yeah.
On y'all show, y'all got any leftovers that y'all wanted to say? Because we're gonna go into this other topic. Would you rather fall in love at 18 or 30, and what's the difference?
Oh man.
So y'all want to hop right in there? Or do y'all got something left to say about the bus?
We done with that. We already know what the people feel
I
out.
think bus drivers might be mad at us, man.
Yeah, because we ain't get
Hey, we got Dino Mr. Know-It-All on. He a TTA driver / Scout MC.
He a bus driver.
Dino, just hey, would you date a bus driver? We dealt with that on the last show.
The right way.
Ebony K. Williams said she would not. So if you got something to say, you let us know. But we're gonna go to this next topic though.
Yes.
Would you date a bus driver? I'm sorry. Would you rather fall in love at 18 or 30? And what's the difference?
I think I'd rather fall in love at 30. Reason I'm saying is because at 18, you young. So, you know, you highly influenced. So now, you know, you had your heart broke, all that stuff or whatever, been there. But then at 30, it's more mature, and now you know what to look for and what you want. Not to say that even at 30, you know more at 30 than you do at 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then even like now, you can pose that question now. Would I rather fall in love at 50 than at 30? I would move it up because now I still now more than know what I more at 50 than 30. So, but I'd rather be more mature or whatever and fall in love, a little older and know what to look for instead of, because you know, our parents said that's puppy love. You know, you infatuated, you know, we hormonal.
Your nose is open.
Yeah, wide open. Wide open. You know what I'm
that.
saying? You know.
Still got a little milk behind it.
Yeah, you know, we still trying to search for ourselves at 18, where we think we know, but we still searching for ourselves.
Okay.
Because I knew everything at 18.
Everything.
Because you're special.
Very special.
What you got on that, AJ? You
I mean,
18 or 30?
I gotta agree with 30 because you experienced a little bit at 30. You still, you know, learning, but because 18, you know, I can remember when I was 18, I was all over the place.
Yes.
So I wasn't thinking about nothing. I wasn't strategizing about women, none of that. I was just all over the place. So 30 definitely would be a better age to fall in love.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mo, what you got on this, man?
well, that's easy for me. It was it'll be 30 because I got married at 25. Yeah. And see, I was AJ on, you know, he always kept joking that I looked old for my age. So,
Yeah, he looked like this.
When he was do that to you.
When he was 18,
so-
he looked like this.
So actually, no, like I said, I was, you know, I was been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like 17, 18, you know, growing up, 88, 89, it was wild for us.
Different time.
Yeah, different time. So I was just really just trying to be alive because I had a lot of homies, you know, that passed away. So I luckily found, you know, this one young lady that hand in hand, we got together, and like I said, we got married at 25. So yeah. But then, like I said, you know, with my two previous guys said, it comes with maturity. You know, you 18, you know, you out fresh out of high school, you think you're adult, you trying to.
Yeah, smelling yourself.
I can conquer everything.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Everything.
I knew
Everybody.
everything.
Yeah, but
I can't be beat at nothing.
Yeah, right. Because we're not thinking about rent. We're not thinking about kids because we still living at home with mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I wasn't.
Well, I was.
When I was 18, I was gone.
Yeah.
My mama throws that in my face today.
You left at 18.
I wasn't living in my mama's house. I was living in my daddy's basement. AC was on.
Yeah, but definitely 30. Because like I said, down that time, you start to mature a little bit. You're not all the way there because I'm 50 and I'm still, maturing and learning. So it's always an ongoing process, but definitely the latter years.
Okay. Shout out to the chat, man. What up, Nikki? Nikki says 30. Says more life experiences and higher identity if you're learning from your experiences and applying those lessons. Okay.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay. Chill. What you got on that? Younger, fall in love young, or fall in love old?
No. Because and older, and the crazy part is like me sitting over here, me being a numbers guy. It's like 18. I would say between 18 and 36. Just double 18 to say 36. 36 ain't 30. It's a little different, but however, I would say the older age, whichever it is, because of the fact for me, I'm still low key. I'm still learning at 30, 36, whatever. I'm still learning myself. There's certain things that I did not realize about myself. I love lax, and I didn't know that I love lax until mid 30s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's LACs, by the way. It's not. I drive Chevy, but I love lax, long ass cracks. That's me, and that's what I love. I didn't know that about me. I just knew it was something that attracted me to certain women. And then when I found out, oh no, because ass crack is long. I love that. Wow. Yeah. But you start to notice that when you see certain things. Yeah. So it's like, oh, it's hip start. No, she got a long ass crack. LAC. Okay.
And that's all it takes for you to fall in love in 40.
Well, no, we said 30.
Sound like you should have fell in love at 18.
Yeah. No. That was a part of me saying that I had not learned myself. So there's certain things about myself.
Self-awareness.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to make me fall in love. That's just going to make me notice. Right. But the aspect of wanting to settle down and what I might see, you know what I'm saying? We've talked about different things as far as like the maturity level of communication. I wasn't comfortable with myself about what's the word? Starts with a C.
Compromise.
I didn't, and that was not a joke. I was being serious about that. I forget the word because I did not realize that I was not utilizing the ability to compromise. True. I said it and I put myself in this position and this is what it's supposed. No, it's not. Because there's other ways. If we in the building, I'm in the garden apartment and you in the penthouse, we saw the same thing, but we saw it in two totally different views. And I didn't realize that until I started to get older. So for me,
you're selfish there, more selfish.
Very
selfish.
Very. And now as I'm getting older, it's like, no, it's not just your way.
Right.
There are other ways to view it and there's other ways to attack. My father used to always say there's more than one way to skin a cat. And it was like, what does that mean? I got older and realized we're not really talking about skinning cats. You know, so
where the hell did that saying come from?
Skinning cats?
From the same people that said that the same price of tea in China.
Right. How much was I ain't never been to China? I don't know what the price is.
Exactly.
That girl on bit more want you than a man on the moon. What does that even mean? That came from the same place.
Well, you know what, Nichols?
How do you know the man on the moon?
The question that you asked, Monik, at 18 or 30, what's the percentage of the people who got married at 18, 19, 20 and is still married now?
I bet you they're higher than people that got married at 30.
Well, this guy
really?
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet. If we did this is my take on it real quick. I think people are still stupid. They stupid at 18. They stupid at 30.
True.
So being older to me, statistically, I don't see much of a difference, except you're more set in your ways, and that's hard to lead along with somebody. So I would say 18 for me, because to be with somebody for a long time, there's a bit of naivete you got to have. Right there. You got to be a little bit naive. You got to really think they are who you want them to be. At 40, I'm 40 now. I don't believe nobody. All y'all capping? No, what do you mean? Because all y'all capping. Everybody, not
no,
y'all.
I'm not capping.
No. I'm talking about women.
Okay.
I'm talking about women.
Okay.
In general, and I'm just basing this off my circumference of awareness.
Okay.
Which is built by my experiences, right? So,
Wait, did you say circumference of awareness?
Yeah.
Open the dictionary.
Well, radius. Y'all sitting here with a bunch of men that's smart and intelligent ladies. You see this, ladies? Y'all see this eye candy?
Drop your numbers in the chat. Drop in inboxes.
But
there you go.
But yeah, so at 18, we knowing each other together. By 30, assuming us being in love helped us stay together, right?
Right.
By 30, now you know me.
And you
like
know
I gotta
her.
get somebody who
Right.
So now I got to get somebody who know me from this point of we both now have our little weird idiosyncrasies about us, and I grow less patient with age.
I think as most people do.
So
as most folks do.
To a certain degree.
If I'm growing with this person, she now becomes part of me in the process. So it's a better chance that y'all really creating a life together.
Is that vice versa too? And you growing with her?
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, we're growing as one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like at 30, I mean, I was in love at 30. My son's mom, I was in love with her, but I was tired of certain things that she brought around by then.
Right.
From so many different women. I feel like I get smarter, I get more knowledgeable per woman, but my patience don't grow. So if I don't got no patience, how can I even apply these smarts?
True.
That's so this is from my perspective. Maybe others have handled that differently, but that's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, I see that view or whatever. I just, like I said, I really wouldn't think it's higher as, I'm not saying this hasn't happened or it wouldn't happen, but I just, so many things happen between 18 and 30. Yeah. And then even say if you're still together from 18 to 40 or 50, so many things that happen because this person might be here and you might be stuck or vice versa.
If y'all still together, both of y'all here.
Yeah. Not necessarily.
I mean, you talking mentally or character-wise? Because really, when it comes to character, you don't do this. It's this. You're on this frequency and I'm on that frequency.
Right. Yeah.
So she probably better at stuff. No, it got to be that way. Y'all can't be literally the same person.
I understand.
You have to keep your individuality because it's gonna help y'all. She navigates the world differently than your wife right now navigates the world differently than you do. She has different privileges because of her gender. You have different privileges because of your gender. She gets things a different way than you do. Some things. You know what I mean? Like her femininity will get her places that your masculinity won't, and vice versa. So y'all have to be on different frequencies. Not like higher and lower. If y'all higher and lower, somebody owns somebody.
Right.
And some point they come together.
And I'm sorry not to tell you about your marriage.
No.
I'm telling him. I'm telling him. At some point,
wait a minute. This ain't smooth sailing. That's $100 fine.
Right. I can't rule you on this show. No, this guy.
Hey, they gave me an opportunity for vice president, so you better. You better tread right. Tread lightly.
Quiet if I lose.
Hey, AJ, keep tight.
You're gonna lose this cabinet.
The hair look like they treat me well.
We will look at you no more.
I know, right?
Oh man, real quick. Should we go into a break?
No, you should say your piece. We're at 34 right now.
Let me get my piece. I got married at 22. I would say 18.
Whoa. As did I.
Okay. I'd say 18. Wow. There's a wealth of knowledge that you may, and then my situation is different. Like he was saying, there's a certain naivety you have to have when you're young and actually believe that this love thing is really what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have this stupidity. And I'm gonna call it stupidity because that's exactly what it is.
It's a gamble.
You even gotta have it when you're young. There's a difference.
Stupidity because we all live life enough at 18 where folks ain't shit.
Yeah.
And you want to believe this person. And they may have not given you any reasons not to believe them. But you had
faith in them.
You had faith. Exactly. You have blind faith.
It still happens at 30.
So, you know what I'm saying?
It happens at 50.
But when you're younger, you're probably a lot more likely to dive into that ocean.
Because you're a little bit more equipped. You've been seeing.
Well, no. At 18.
Okay.
As a younger person. Because by the time you get 30, you done been through a little bit more stuff.
Right.
And you probably done been through a few more relationships. And you probably done seen a few other relationships. You probably done seen a few divorces. You probably done seen some real uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
So your attitude towards getting with somebody is a whole, your mechanisms for vetting that person is a whole lot tighter. You know what I'm saying? Your patience is going to be a whole lot less. You know, what you're willing to put up with and what you're willing to overlook and what you're willing to work with and what you're willing to deal with and what you're willing to wait to see what's going to happen and what you're willing to say, it's like that right now. All of that comes into play a little bit older in life. So your threshold for what you will accept is that window gets really, really tight.
Yeah, and us three, we was talking about, I'm not going to name no names, but we got a certain friend that's married. And then, we see what's going on. We like, right. For real? All right.
So you're less likely to deal with stuff the older you get. So you might actually kind of, like you were saying earlier, you might get embedded in your ways.
Yeah.
And your way is only your way. So you stop looking outside of your way.
Yeah.
When you're young, you're like, okay, I see it this way, but it might be this.
But then again,
it might be this too.
But then again, it might not be. That might not be selfish, because if you know it's the right way, then you get set in that way. I'm not going to listen to that. You know, there's two ways out that door. You can go through the glass or open it.
Right.
Some people say, go through the glass. It's like, no, I'm finna open the door. You go ahead. I'm setting this way right now. I'm going through the door.
Yeah.
I'm opening it and walk through. You know what I'm saying? So you in something, even when you in a marriage, your significant other can be like, well, yeah. No, you going through too much channels or whatever. I know this is the right way, and watch, it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Now, and the difference to that is you can be open up to other suggestions and say, that makes sense. You know, instead of just be like, well, I'm gonna go try it this way. Well, you didn't try it 10 times this way. Why don't you try it this way and go through this avenue or whatever?
And this is an older.
Yeah, as older as you get or whatever. So, you know, you could be stuck in your ways, but then you could also be like, because at 50, you be like, oh, I've been through this at 20. Let me see how this is gonna, you know.
You start predicting stuff at that age.
Exactly, you know.
You see a step and you already know the mile.
You be like, oh,
so you don't even wait to see the rest of the step. Right. You already see the step.
That knowledge becomes a burden though at some point, because you see the mile, but you don't know how you and this person gonna navigate it together.
And that same mile, you might have walked that mile with somebody else. And what's triggering you when you see that little.
You may at this point know how to better navigate that mile, but you won't give yourself a chance because of your triggers that you got early.
But see, that's where the self-awareness come in at. And see, I'm not gonna lie, that happened to me. And with the young lady that I'm with now, if I wouldn't have compromised, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now. Yeah, at the time when I got married, I did love my wife because I've been there, done that. I didn't want to be one of the fathers had 2-3 different kids. Unfortunately, that's what happened. I love all my kids. It wasn't in my plans. It was God's plan. But like I said, what comes with the maturity, that's why I say, at 30, if you're open to it. And that's the thing, even with me at 50, I'm still learning her. You see what I'm saying? But I'm more equipped to handle it versus getting frustrated, lashing out. So that comes with maturity. You see what I'm saying?
You don't think you could have learned that with your first wife?
Yes,
I mean,
yes, I could have.
Because I think our culture is the problem here. Yeah. Like not your culture in particular, but as a group, as a whole, our culture doesn't even say stay anymore.
And see, that was just
so if our culture said stay, or was more in line with that, because there's a whole market for divorce. I ain't talking about just black culture. I'm talking about American culture. There's a market for divorce. There's not a market for staying married.
Yeah.
So we're not even really taught anymore, or we're not even being conditioned anymore to stay. Conditioning is not bad in general.
Right.
Like it gets bad when it's towards something negative or to control you. You have to show your kids something. So you are conditioned. While you're raising them, you're conditioning to a certain way to be able to live by certain guidelines.
Right.
Not that they're going to only do that forever, but they now have guidelines to reach back from. It's a foundation, right?
Yeah,
you put different things on top of a foundation. You tear a house down, build it again. On the foundation.
Even with us, we have to recondition our minds to things that go on every day.
And to piggyback what you said, Monique, I agree with some of it or whatever, but sometimes divorce can be a blessing. Well, where you didn't work with it, I'm not saying you get married, because I've seen people been married and then 6 months later to a year they divorced. They ain't even tried. Now, if you sat here and you going through this stuff and it's been 20, 30, and we gonna let's X out cheating and all of that stuff. We just talking about simple compromise. For 20 years, you trying to compromise with someone, and it's like you always, it's like beating a dead horse. After a while, what you supposed to do? Are you gonna still sit here and beat that dead horse?
Yes, you got to bury the horse out the well.
So
that's 20 to life.
20 to life.
He said 20 to life. The metaphor of burying the horse is move on.
20 to life.
No, I'm not doing no. I ain't doing all that.
I'll just keep her and cheat on her before I do 20 to life.
Right. You might as well just step.
Right. Just step. So, and I've seen people been married for like 20, 30 years, and then they divorce, and then they still I ain't gonna say best of friends, but they cordial.
If you married 30 years, you did your job to me. Good job.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
You probably raised all your kids.
Yeah.
You did your job.
Yeah,
so I think you got the right to go ahead and do what you want to do at that point. That's my opinion.
I just want to say this one thing.
I say, please, Mr. AJ, because you're mighty quiet today.
No, I'm only quiet because somebody texted me and said, "Why I look like you taller than everybody?" And you know damn well. Get yours. I sit on the stool, y'all. That's even worse. But yeah, I sit on the stool because the chair is just small. But yeah,
but it's all good though because his feet is not swinging. So
okay, cool. I agree, man. I mean, it's just it's a maturity level. It's all about, in some cases, how you were brought up, the environment,
exposed to
what Monica said, the culture. Things like that. Or it just could be individualistic thinking, despite how you were raised or how you may think society should be, or culture. We make decisions a lot of times based off our own personal feelings. So I mean, it's a maturity level.
I think if people make their own decisions on how they were raised too, because if you saw your parents divorce, 9 times out of 10, you gonna who the child with, the mama and the daddy. Most 99.9% of the time, they with the mama. Yeah. So if they see that, and then they might just think like, well, this is just we get married, have fun, and then we just divorce because that's the culture.
Yeah, but you can also have that relationship, especially if there's a child involved. True. You can have that relationship to tell the sibling, hey, this happened. This is not typical. But it had nothing to do with you. This is just something. But believe me, I'm there for you. You just tell that. You just communicate that with the children.
Yeah, I get that.
And just to piggyback off of what you said, Dre Jeff, I know in my instance, I didn't say I tried to justify, but when you say you stay in relationships, marriages 15, 20 years, usually it's when children are involved. And you don't want them. You see what I'm saying? 9, 7, 8, 9. Why daddy and this and that? So you try at least they 10, 11, they can deal with a little. Well, it's not this, man. Well, Dad, I see you in mine. Because kids pick up.
They pick up on.
You try to maintain some sense of normalcy in reality for them.
You see what I'm saying? And in my situation, I wanted, you see what I'm saying, stay until they was able to deal with it. And oddly enough, my son by my wife, he's 28. So this was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And he told me how me not being there affected him. And I could see how, things he was doing. I mean, 24, come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, you see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not justifying you saying what I did was wrong, but that's the answer what you said, Monis, yes. If I would have put in the work when I was married, took my vows seriously, I probably would, still, be with her.
Yeah, a lot of us don't have the language.
Yeah,
until they
I
think my marriage would have worked if I had the language.
Yeah,
I didn't have the know-how, and I'm not even using that as an excuse because the kids shouldn't have to pay for that, right? But it just kind of is what it is as well. So like I didn't know what to say, I didn't know what communicate meant. Yeah, I have more of a. If I had the language then, now we've been through so many things, it just can't happen. Yeah. But prior to that, if I had the language I have now, with the incentive to stay, it would have been better. Yeah. She had 2 kids. I took them on as mine, and I have a 9-year-old with her. Okay. And in no way I would have left my kids if I had the language. I would have been able to talk to her differently.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I would have had a better chance. I'll say.
True. So
you know what I'm saying.
But with even, and this goes for women too, men or women or whatever. When is enough? Then when you didn't felt like you didn't done your best. And you tried to work with it, and you hang in there for years and years and years. But when does the self-love come?
I'll say for me, that because one of the main reasons I left because I was sick and I wasn't in my right mind, and I thought I was gonna die literally at that time, and I felt like she didn't have my back because we was into it all the time. I needed to get I needed to get up out of there.
Yeah, that's tough.
Now, and if I wasn't sick, because before I got sick, well, she was who she was, and I ain't like it, but she's the mother of my children, and I don't want to break up my home. I would personally, it might sound crazy to some people, but I got me a side chick before I left. Just being honest.
I mean, yeah, that's being honest.
I'd have got me a side chick before I left. Yeah. So I would have found a way to sustain. Is my point. True. These are my kids. I don't want to leave my kids. I love sitting in the house and us playing concentration together. And now I don't got that no more because when I was in the military, so when I can't take custody of the kids, sole custody, because I got to deploy when they say so. Right. Ain't no way I'm finna leave my kids and that she take them because I know she's gonna leave. Right. But that's just me at that time.
Yeah. Well, to me, that's what a true father and a true man would do. You see what I'm saying? like I said, my selfish reasons, you know what I'm saying, I stayed there, you know, for them. But I knew that I wasn't in love with her no more.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I loved her. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I had to set in my mind, when the kids get, 7th grade, I ain't gonna say I'm bold, but I'm starting to look.
I had lost my need to be in love to be in a marriage for a while ago.
Okay.
I lost that need. Like, just like religion, like if I'm a Christian and I found out that the Bible was not the infallible word of God, that don't mean I'm not a Christian no more.
True. So let me ask you this question, Mark. Would you get married again?
I don't know. I don't know now. I got so much going on. It gotta be a flex for both of us. Yeah. That's good. It gotta be a flex. At this point in my life, it gotta be a flex for both of us. Okay. If I was still with my ex-wife, I'd probably still be a square, just come home after work. Right. And I'd have been fine with that.
Yeah.
Who's building the family?
Yeah.
I like being home.
Okay.
With my kids, you know what I'm saying? Right. If they was here, I wouldn't be doing this as much.
Okay.
Not yet, at least. Not for a while. Not till my son my baby boy had football practice and stuff like that.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? But I am a family first kind of guy. I guess now I got to say if it's in my face.
Okay.
Right now they live in Cali, and I can't be there. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
That's good stuff.
What about you, D? Would you get married again? No, taking too long. No.
I mean, it's yeah. It's tough.
I still believe in marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't on the top of my priority list.
But if y'all meet a young lady, woman,
I'd be open to it, but it would have to hit on some cylinders.
Okay,
gotta be a flex for me.
I gotta be real honest with you. I got married at 22. I got divorced at like 35. Okay. I don't want to go through that no more. And I got married to my childhood sweetheart. I was with her at 12. We got married at 22. Man, yeah. So I got a whole history. So I don't look at marriage the same way other people do.
Y'all marriage old enough to vote.
I look at backgrounds. I look at grandma, granddaddy. I look at uncles. So I'm looking at who the family down south is. Yeah, because I need to know who I'm dealing with.
Who you dealing with? Yeah,
and most of the time, people don't know who themselves.
Yeah,
exactly.
But they want to be in a relationship with you and want you to marry them or whatever, and take on their family history and all their family batter and trauma and everything. But then don't want to, but then don't, it takes some, not right now.
What about you?
I have never been. I've been. What's that? The common law married or whatever. Okay. I definitely want to get married. It's not like hey, next week I got to have it. No, true. But you know what? I'll say this. Before marriage, what I will say, I want to be happy, and I can't 100% say I know what my happiness in a woman is. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get married. But before that, I want to be happy with a woman. And if that means that we have to learn each other, and probably never get married, but we happy together, that's all I really want.
What you just said was huge, because most men don't know what they want from a woman. Yeah. Most men don't really know what they need from a woman. Yeah, exactly. They just know the typical thing.
Right. Well, damn, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Besides screw, suck, cook, and clean, I can't tell you what I want.
I'll tell you what I want.
Yeah, let's do that.
June Cleaver. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something about June Cleaver. My Three Sons, I believe, was the name of the show.
No, that was
Leave It to Beaver. She went to bed fine.
She cheated with the milkman, though.
Did she?
Yes, she did.
Well, before she cheated with the milkman, she went to bed fine. She woke up fine. He came home, dinner was ready. She looked good, and I always say, take on that perspective, because a lot of times in marriage we lose it. We get comfortable, fat.
Yes.
And we say, oh, it don't matter, and it does matter.
Yeah.
This was also TV.
You don't want Claire Huxtable though?
I want Claire Huxtable
over June.
I want Claire over June. I'm just saying in terms of how Claire kept herself up too. Now Claire wasn't no joke, but I'll go back to June Cleaver because it's funny. But Claire kept herself up.
Carol Brady.
You know, I say that because of the fact that June, in layman's terms, I say June Cleaver was a slave. She was stuck in the house, and like you say, and there's nothing.
But she was happy.
Yes, because she kind of had to be. Part of the times.
Yeah,
part of the times she was happy. Right. Now, fast forward about 20 or so years, we got Claire Huxtable. One thing though, whatever, what was the father name? Wally or whatever.
Heath
the brother's name? No,
Wally.
The Cleavers. Leave it to be.
Wally. Wally was
the son.
Yeah.
The oldest son. Either way, whatever he knew, she knew what he wanted for dinner, and that's what it was. Period. Let's go to the Huxtables. We know Heathcliff wanted that sub. He wanted that hoagie
with the chocolate soda and chips.
There we go. So orange soda.
Yeah.
What did Claire Huxtable say? No. Your blood pressure, your sugars, and whatever else. No. So we need that sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she let them have it every once in a while, and they laugh about it at the end of the episode, and it was like, oh, because they happy. They end happy. It ain't no,
and not
you
only
gonna down me. No,
right,
it wasn't that.
was
So you get that every once in a while, but I'm definitely gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you what you need also.
Yeah.
And also they shared the responsibility because she didn't just cook all the time. He was in there doing his thing or whatever.
And he'd had the kids in there with him.
Yeah.
Even Peter, little fat ass from across the street. You know what I'm saying? Come on over here, you two. Hang out, get some of this cookie.
Lisa Keys too when she was a little girl. Bouncing on the knee. Yeah, whatever. But no, I understand what you're saying. It's gotta be, it should be about, especially, we fast forward to this time in the 21st century we're in. I think it should be more of a balance where we gonna go back to the topic we have. Okay, the man can make more and the woman can make money. And if y'all both working, y'all can split the duties or whatever in the house. One night I come home and cook. One night you come home and cook. If you off today, you can wash the clothes. And then on my off day, I can wash the clothes. And then if we off sometime together, maybe we can go to the grocery store.
That sounds like compromise.
That's compromise.
Communication.
What I want to know is,
go either way. If she make more than you or if he make more than you.
What I need to know is, what I would like to know is, based on y'all life individually, what kind of woman do y'all need? Do y'all need Cleaver? Do y'all need Claire in y'all life right now?
I need a woman to have all holes available.
He was waiting for this, so he couldn't do the disclaimer.
Say nothing. I'm just playing, ladies. I'm just playing.
No.
Unless you're gonna do it.
I'd like that same thing. Woman have all holes available.
That's what I classically say on our show.
Claire.
2 in the pink, 3 in the stick.
Go ahead, AJ.
Claire, because Claire gonna make sure. But for real, honestly, I want a woman to do all that, but I want her to be my release. I don't want to have to deal with the world. I don't want to come home and deal with you.
So you want that from Claire?
You want that from a woman?
No, I'm asking. No, but the question was, based on what you got going on right now, do you need Claire or do you need Cleaver?
That's
the question.
I need Claire because Cleaver don't look like she was talking about their problems or whatever. Right.
Well, I want.
Based on how your life is right now.
Right now? Oh, Claire.
Okay.
Yeah, Claire.
But in all actuality, you want your mate, because I look at, people look at me strange when I say this, friendships, relationships, marriage, and all that stuff. It's just that person. We're friends here. I might need to come and just talk to you and just, I don't need you. You might not, don't need you to say anything.
Right. Just don't say nothing.
You don't have to say anything.
It's not for you to solve.
Yeah, it's not for you to solve.
Just listen.
Just say, man,
ladies.
I don't need you. Man, I wouldn't take off. And that's most of the time what we all need sometimes.
So you need emotional intelligence from your woman.
To know when to talk and when not to talk.
To STFU, ladies. I'm being funny.
Why do we need our women to STFU so much?
Because
have you thought about how we're talking to them? I know we're just having the conversation, but still, generally, have you thought about how we're talking to them?
Yeah.
That's what they don't.
Sometimes we have to do it too, though.
That's why they don't.
Sometimes we have.
And we talking about those ladies.
She might have a bad day, and she might just want to come out. Sometimes. I've heard this before. They say sometimes the right thing to say is not the right thing to say at that time.
Sometimes the right thing to say is nothing at all.
Yeah. Right there. That's that part.
Now, do y'all really have problems with women not being quiet? Do y'all really?
No. I talk a lot.
Not all the time.
For the most part, I'm not having that problem.
Yeah.
No. For the most part.
I mean, it's not often or whatever, but
they got to say something. Sometimes they grown too.
Absolutely.
Right. They do. Yeah. They do. But like I told you before.
Time though.
I mean,
I've been married for a long time. Very long. And sometimes she don't. And sometimes, and I'll be honest, sometimes I don't.
Right.
But then sometimes once I read the room, sometimes it's just okay. I'm just saying.
Dude, he's experienced.
But I have to learn this. So whatever. It's not like I learned it yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I have to learn this because sometimes I just be like, and then even even in heated arguments or whatever, sometimes just, you know what? I'm just gonna watch TV. I'm hearing you.
Oh, now you tune out. Now you
Yeah. No. I'm hearing you because I'm processing it.
Yeah.
And then once I process it or whatever, because if I don't be quiet, we'll be up all night arguing, and I have to punch in at 6 a.m. So that means I get up at 4.
Because we all know Dre Jeff is long-winded.
I will say this: I have had situations where I've gotten into conversations with women, and it's like, would you just shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Like the point you're making is no point at all. It's actually irrelevant. You really just want to try to match wits, or you just want the space to say whatever is on your heart to say, even though it's irrelevant to what we're talking about. Right. And I find myself sitting here listening to it going like, what? Why? Yeah.
They sound like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Hey, after 2 minutes, XYZ. After 2 minutes, I don't got it. After 2 minutes, I don't got it. Yeah. I'm too like.
And then at that point, I'm like, AJ, you want to smash now?
I think it's gonna get it in. No, that's what it is. I mean, like, especially. I mean, if you're hitting points, then I got you. Okay. But if you rambling,
yeah.
If you're in your emotions, you just want to be heard because you're in your emotions.
I'll listen though. I'm there. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Like girl, that's crazy.
Nah, yeah.
Oftentimes we lose.
I manage to hear insults though. In the middle of that, I still hear insults. I'm gonna catch that.
Yeah. What you call me?
You know what I mean? I ain't heard nothing else, but
this is dope, man. Because I wanted to say this. Now, everybody's listening. Don't take this the wrong way, but I am a advocate for the heterosexual black man. I think the heterosexual black man is the most endangered species because of this. We have opinions, we have morals and standards, and we understand. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all need to be listening to what's going on here because, again, this is a panel full of heterosexual, grown, intelligent black men. And I love it. And I love it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Real talk. Thank you for saying that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't take it how you want it. Yeah, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna attack that Claire situation real quick before we break. I think I would need Claire. I like Claire. I think Claire cared. She gave a shit. She didn't mind showing she cared. She was strong. She wasn't a pushover. I think everybody who watched that show understood that. Yeah, understood. But in such a classy way, mature way. And I know this is scripted. And I know this is scripted, but the example that was given was, okay, even if I disagree with you, I'm gonna make my voice heard, and you're gonna know the energy. But there won't be a visual show of disrespect or disdain or anything like that because we got kids here and we got an audience to do the show in front of us. So we don't want them to feel a certain way.
Right.
But her example of being that classy yet strong woman, you know what I'm saying, and being very, very sexy and attractive.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
You know, and not having to show no cleavage, didn't twerk, didn't show no legs.
Right. She twerked once when they did the little thing for the grandparents.
Yeah, but it was tasteful.
It was just a little bitty one, but
it was good.
She showed you Debbie. She showed you Debbie Allen was her sister. Is what she did.
Because on VHS, I rewound that about 30 times.
He said VHS. He said VHS. Crazy.
Yeah, real quick, most of my life, I needed Cleaver. What's her name again?
June.
Most of my life, I needed June Cleaver.
Okay.
I preferred that. I was in the Navy. I was gone a lot. I didn't want my woman to have to go to work when I came home.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I definitely need Claire. If somebody can actually present as Claire.
Okay.
Yeah. I might bite.
Yeah.
Now somebody gonna say, well, why he choose the white woman? It's not that. It's metaphoric, y'all. We're talking about the metaphoric.
Hey, but we got to go to this break, man. We're going to come back. We're going to close this out and hit another topic after that, man. Shoptalk 7. Here go the music break. We got Street Boy Stretch with Solo from the Heights, but you ain't. Let's get it.
Moving on, eat together, stay solid, stay strong. That man always somewhere getting busy. Your bitch, she been chilling for a minute, so hear me.
You ain't got my swag, you ain't got my drip. Sauce, you move how I move, you ain't got my dip. Pimp, you talk how I talk, you ain't got my spit. Rich, ain't talking about money, you ain't talking about you.
Slick. I've been in it. Ain't no turning back. Street boy, he lit in the hood. Dare you to throw a match. Picking was mad. Foes, I ain't gotta ask. Give me that. Put the fame in the stain bag and hit the gas. Game from my mama and my auntie now. Gangsta in them, quick temper. Bobby Johnson in them. That hustle in my soul. Granny Jean in. Solo was dripping sauce, not knowing I was soaking up. Exclusive trips, exclusive. Stretching dough like Pepsi folks. Boy, I need, man. Give me that. Webby flow. Yellow gold. Full frisk. 7-figure fluky stove. Stash full of moolah on my baby. No petty though. Stack it, watch it ever grow. Year round, merry go. Dizzy money. No more else about the antidote. Humble hustle, humble living. Go whatever, do the fuck. White t-shirt and Reebok on my V-boy. Into the yell. Bird flat, lifestyle pigs. Move for none. Eat together, stay solid, stay. That man always somewhere getting busy. Your bitch ain't been tending for a minute, so hear me.
You ain't got my swag, you ain't got my drip. Some move how I move, you ain't got my dip. You don't talk how I talk, you ain't got my spit. Rich, ain't talking about money, you ain't talking about you. Slick.
I ain't going back to my old days, my old life. Out to throw some bread, looking like a food fight. You can put some dirt on my name, but don't put dirt on my sneakers. I give a fuck about them rumors when they talked about Jesus. Them high hats, still screaming through them tweeters. Head in the clouds, still puffing on this reefer. If I slide and rap with ya, this is not a feature. Somebody leaking, somebody gon' need a preacher. I'm just riding around, I still got my window cracked. I'm trying to cook the cheese without touching the mousetrap. You know, I give some where you from. It's 4 fingers, no thumb. You won't smoke, you better have strong lungs. Hey, I've been popping Earl. Got the game from Knockers, Big Bill, Barry, and Birdie. I'm done with the game, I'm about to hang up my jersey. You heard me? Picture lifestyle, I'm worthy.
Bird flat, lifestyle pigs. Move for none. Eat together, stay solid, stay. That man always somewhere getting busy. Your bitch ain't been tending for a minute, so hear me.
You ain't got my swag, you ain't got my drip. Some move how I move, you ain't got my dip. You don't talk how I talk, you ain't got my spit. Rich, ain't talking about money, you ain't talking about you. Slick.
I'm a mess.
I wanna know what made you turn your heart so cold. And I need to know how I can get into your soul. See, I'll be your best friend. Can you get my love a track of ice and investment? Keep my heart 100, treat your love like investments. Baby, you can trust me, swear that you won't regret this. You won't regret it. I'll give you love and affection. Just give me your heart, I'll protect it. Baby, I'll be your guard, you my weapon. And baby, I know that they gon' come for us, but I'm ready. Oh, I'ma put it on you, I'ma leave it so. I'ma give you everything you wanna know. I'll be more than you would know. Take it fast or take it slow. I'll be there for you and more. You know that I got you. I got you, yeah. I wanna know what made you turn your heart so cold. And I need to know how I can get into your soul. See, I'll be your best friend. Can you get my love a track of ice and plasma? Keep my heart 100, treat your love like investments. Baby, you can trust me, swear that you won't regret this. You won't regret it, no.
Just tell me like who did it. Let me give you the business. See you playing. Your number missing like 2 digits. Rated R. Kelly trying to put my key in your ignition. My mama told me never start nothing I can't finish. I'm with it. Got my grip so tight around the bag, but I think I can let it go. just to squeeze your ass, man, I'm lying, no. Probably catch me flying out of Ryan close. Trust me, you the only pressure that I'm applying. I know I'm ready, got to get out, take up. And I know you're not ready, you still fucking with your makeup. Can't focus on love no more, cause I know it take trust. It take trust, so trust me.
I wanna know what made you turn your heart so cold, so cold. And I need to know how I can get into your soul. See, I'll be your best friend. Can you get my love a track of light investment? Keep my heart 100, treat your love like investments. Maybe you can trust me, swear that you won't regret this. Regret it, no. La 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 la. Whoa, yeah. Ooh. I don't hate you. I just feel like we both know the truth. The way you say you love me, feel like you still pick and choose. Lately, you look at me like you blame me. Smiling in my face, you looking so amused. So baby, just tell the truth. If you don't wanna be kid, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah, if you don't wanna be kid, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah, oh give it to me, try to understand why you can't seem to be my man. When you want things to go your way, you completely discover the tape. Yeah, you ain't worth my time, so stop hitting my line. Try to press the rewind, I give up this time. Cause if you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah, if you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah. Tired of your back and forth, I can't do this no more. Completely feeling ignored. Yep, I get that now, time to explore. But first hit the door, I've tallied up your score. You and me no more. I thought the love was real. You made me feel adored. But if you don't wanna be hit, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah, if you don't wanna be hit, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah, cause you ain't mine. If this is it, no, it can't be friends. No, I won't pretend. I can't make a mess. Tired of tit for tat. No, I won't come back. This is a fact. I'm sick of all your slack. Cause if you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah, if you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoa, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, yeah.
Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top. We get down the show. Tony Media Monics.
I am Get This D Smith.
Chill Tony the Post. This the Chunky Mac is back.
Yo, we got Smooth Selling with AJ Sand and the crew in the house, man. What up, AJ? We got Mo. We got Dre in the house, man. What's going on, fellas?
What's happening, man? Loving
appreciate
this.
y'all, man. We get
Loving
down.
this.
We get down tonight, y'all. We get down tonight, man. We getting down tonight.
Media Monics. How come you don't never play how come you don't never play your woo-wop, man? You ain't got it no more?
Oh, we're gonna figure it out, man. We're gonna figure it out. What was we talking about? We was talking about
June or Claire.
I was talking about how right now I need a Claire.
Yeah.
If you could pull that off, but how are you pulling that off?
No, you said June.
I said previous to right now I needed a June.
Okay, yeah, right.
Right now I need somebody who got something to do.
Yeah.
Because like I'm around too much for you to be thinking about what I'm doing all day. If you got time to think about what I'm doing all day, you're gonna be upset at me.
You're gonna get so crazy.
I'm around women. I deal with them in certain ways. That don't mean I'm throwing my joint around everywhere, because I'm not.
Exactly.
But I need somebody who got something to do besides worried about what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, if you're June for me right now, it ain't that much you're doing. You don't have a lot of work.
No, that's dope. No, man, taking care of you look like it's a lot.
But it's really not. I just feed me, screw me, and set the tone for the cleanliness in the house.
Yeah.
And of course we got to communicate and stuff like that. But communicating don't take a lot of your time. That's just setting principles and keeping up with them. You know what I mean? So June will have too much time on her hands. Now, unless she helping me with my business, but even then, if she insecure, that ain't even gonna work. I don't want to say insecure. If we don't have an understanding, because insecure is a human emotion, and I don't want to knock people for being insecure. I'm insecure in certain ways. It's just, for me, often enough, at least, my flaws allow me to move better. I embrace them. Okay, I'm this way. So because I know I'm this way, I'm gonna move like this. I'm a cheater at heart. I want other women. Because I know that it causes me to not do that. So I'm not gonna put myself here. And then that becomes second nature for me. So me not shooting my shot at other women, me not cheating ain't really a lack of desire. It's a management of routine. You know what I mean? And over time, some integrity's in there too. You know, because I don't like you talking to me a certain way. I don't like you to be able to talk to me. Because if I'm wrong, I gotta let you talk to me to a degree, a certain way. Wrong as far as doing something that I shouldn't be doing. And I want to be scolded like a child because I couldn't manage where I put my penis at. And it's no, I shouldn't. But I gotta listen to you talk some stuff because you got a point.
Why you?
Because I said I was gonna be exclusive to you, huh?
I was asking JJ why you wanted to be scolded.
I mean,
he asked me, should I be like? Should I take that?
I mean, if you did wrong, shouldn't you be?
How wrong is that?
I mean, yeah, you should like that. So because I don't want to be scolded, I try not to do wrong.
Okay, right.
I don't want you to have the right to say these things to me because I'm probably not gonna let you do it anyway. But I probably won't let you do it. But I don't even want you to have a leg to stand on. Right. I want you to be totally wrong when you accuse me of these things. I actually find pleasure when they're totally wrong.
Yes.
Like I can fold my hands.
Keep going.
Keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
What else did I do?
You hanging yourself by accusing me.
Yeah. Right.
That's how it usually works.
And so many people been through so many things that they ain't got no choice but to accuse you because that's their knee-jerk reaction.
Or they want to leave you alone.
If you want to leave me alone, you can just go.
Let's go.
I'm the easiest person to dump in history. Really? I'm so easy.
I promise I'm easy. You don't want me, I'm gone.
After 20, 30 years.
It'd hurt more than if I was with her 6 months, surely. Well, I don't know. You know, I can't answer that question. I don't know. My longest relationship is 7 years.
After 30 years, dude. Somebody coming to you after 30 years talking about some.
But I probably want to go too.
After Blue?
I probably want to go
She
too.
already got somebody else.
What I'm losing after that? It's probably time for you to go anyway.
Shit, I don't have questions.
You know, I mean,
you can go.
Look, it's my all I'm doing is checking my bank account.
I'm gonna have questions for you. Ain't no way in hell you gonna pop up to me 30 years in and just out the blue.
Like, what am I gonna do? Stop you?
I can't stop you. Ain't
I
about
shall
that,
not.
but you are going to respect me. You're a damn sure.
What if they don't? Then what?
Hold on, bro. You're a damn sure gonna respect me because I'm not gonna give 30 years of my life to something that is not giving back to me. So if something breaks in the team aspect of this, where you're coming to me out of the blue, telling me it's done, nigga, we need to talk. Because I'm missing something here. Now, for some people, and that's fine. Maybe, for other people, it's cool if they just, leave. That's cool. But if you my teammate, if I have dubbed you my teammate, and you decide to not show up to the game and leave me a note in the locker room, one, that's a respect factor that's lost. And you got questions to ask. You still gonna have questions to ask, to answer. I need to know what's going on, period. Now, you can still go. I ain't trying to keep you. Now, if you just own some, hey, I ain't got to tell you nothing. I got okay, well, I'll cut my losses and go.
Okay.
But
you won't have an adult conversation with what happened after.
Yeah, why? What
any kind of immature? I mean,
because they'll do it to us.
It may be, but like I feel
we in
like
a relationship for 30 years, dude. You owe me a little bit more than
just
not just I'm gone.
Right. I need.
You know what I'm saying?
I need some explanation. Come on.
Man, you 2 questions. Really? Question mark. You sure? Question mark.
Okay.
No, that's 2.
That's 2.
Really? Question mark. You sure? Question mark. That's it. You ain't got to explain. And I understand what you're saying. For you.
Mm-hmm.
You made a decision. And we had all this time. And whatever was done, whatever was said, however we got to where you are, because I know where I am, and I thought everything was cool. I came home and everything's gone or whatever, or packed up or whatever. Because at that point, and I've heard this before, not for you, but just I've heard this about a closure. Man, you got whatever you got set up. I don't need to really know why, because for me, that why or whatever the rest of that is for me trying to either find out what I did wrong or where we messed up. You still was already set to leave. So anything for me to find out about that part back there ain't gonna change this part here. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna bother you with it. Hey, go ahead. 2. Really? Question mark. You sure? Question mark.
Yeah. Wouldn't that really be? And I'm just saying. Wouldn't that really be for her a chance to say why?
For what?
You decided you want to leave after 30 years. You thought about this.
You thought about
this. Just think.
And you did. And you.
I don't need.
And if I'm shocked, that means you didn't even give me the courtesy to come and talk to me about it.
Yeah.
To me, so for me, not speaking for others, you've made your decision.
If you want to leave, just leave. Now, I'm an example was a situation someone told me about. They were together, and she started to pride and poke and start arguments and all this other thing, and come to find out, she already had.
She's tilling the ground.
She already had what she wanted.
So I feel more comfortable with when I got somebody. You already had that.
Ladies, this is why I be getting on y'all, because y'all act like y'all perfect. And I call y'all on it, y'all. What's wrong with AJ? That's why I be getting on y'all. That's why I be getting on y'all.
Hey, shout out to Queen Ari. She says,
you don't want to be here, just say it. I was thinking that same thing.
Man,
shout out to Queen Ari. If you don't want to be here, just say, ooh, yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like we faking it.
Ooh, yeah. I got to time step that.
Like,
yes.
You got some explaining to do. I mean,
8:19.
You're right. You might explain it. It ain't gonna fix nothing.
Right.
But that
But
way,
at least you know.
For me to just let me know, so I can say, you didn't believe that bullshit.
Okay,
well,
cool. Yeah.
But why do you want to know the why?
Because I want to know if I did. If I said no, and we're free. We're 30-year friends, 30 plus.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just say,
no, but if it came out,
right.
I don't want to mess with you no more.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't say,
Yeah. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I want to know why.
Okay.
I mean, I
don't want to know more Green.
I'm gonna call Cap on you.
More Green, because you didn't reveal.
Oh,
because you said
shades and sundresses, June 3rd, everybody.
Well, wait a minute now, hold on, because I don't think you. Go ahead, Mo Green.
Go ahead, Mo. I'll let you go. This is my thing. The woman I'm with now, been together since 11. She come to me right now. If I leave him going to work, if I come home, everything packed up. Baby, you okay? I don't know something. We gone. We going where? I ain't coming back. And my man said, you sure?
Really?
That's what you want? No, not really, because you already.
She obviously did it.
Yeah, you done it. I don't need, because that's self-reflection. You didn't care enough about me.
Can you even tell me? Yeah.
And so,
deserve more than
notes.
notes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Or text.
Am I feeling?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Would be.
Self-awareness.
Who the hell would
But
be?
I don't need to know why you letting Bob come through the back door. Literally.
Literally.
No, I wouldn't want to know. because I think it may hurt me too much.
So, what for those who don't want to know, and I understand why it doesn't even matter, because if you've already made your decision, ain't nothing I can say that I even look stupid even trying to have a conversation with you.
Please.
So I get that.
You gone.
Yeah, ain't no sense of begging.
Right.
But as part of that reason, because of the self-reflection or the possible self-reflection of what that may lead to. For example, if a woman just leaves with no questions, no nothing, then the natural human thing to do would be, well, what's going on? Not necessarily what I do, but maybe I ain't did nothing. I ain't even cool on my end. But what the hell going on?
Exactly right. What happened?
I mean, she can go. She can go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So,
but what the hell?
Because 9 out of 10 they've already planned this out.
That could be the truth. That could definitely
Women
be
don't
the truth.
do stuff without planning. Am I wrong, ladies? Y'all plan this out. Y'all.
Bus drivers.
Because we would date y'all. Everybody on this panel will date
If you clean the bus,
we gonna date
work
you.
on the bus and the mechanic.
Hey,
we're gonna date you.
Pants.
I'm telling you.
You got to start.
So this panel here at this table here, I can say is 40 plus.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Pose that same question that we just said. No, you don't want to express things. Let's go 20 years back. Okay. You're not most of our 50s. We in our 30s. Y'all might be in y'all 20s.
Mm-hmm.
You still feel that? You ask questions, right?
I want to know back then, because I was at that point, I'd have been 22, 23.
Okay.
Oh, you gonna tell me?
Okay.
Because I didn't spend, but see, it was totally different person. I didn't spend took you to the show at the plaza.
Bought you some Jordans.
No, I would not buy Jordans. I was talking about a woman. I'm not buying a woman no shoes because she'll walk out your life. Gym shoes, she running out your life. But I didn't take you to the plaza. I didn't spend money on popcorn and Raisinets. No. You gonna tell me why? But then at that time, I was also a total different person, like I say. So I'm gonna tell you that I know it's another dude, and it was probably me. It was more than likely me being too demanding or too aggressive at that time.
Clean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because this is me, and you follow under me, under my kingdom. Totally, I was a whole different person back then. Now, for me, in my head, I've watched both my parents take their last breath. So really, kind of sort of letting somebody new in and worried about why they left. My mother had cancer. I didn't know she was dying from cancer. My father, it was a heart attack, but it took him out. I watched both my parents take their last breath. You leaving? I don't need closure. I can't ask my father or my mother, did you know that it was this bad? So I can't get that closure. I don't care about closure. If it got that far and give it before that, I'm going to try my best to get as much out of this relationship as possible. I'm going to try to communicate. I'm going to try to compromise. I'm going to try. I do odd stuff. If your birthday is on the 14th, the 14th of every month, I'm going to bring a piece of candy or something, something a little special that you like or whatever. Not just because you asked, not even because I want you to pay attention to it. But even if you don't, that's what I did for you. You know what I'm saying? I would hope that you reciprocate or on something. Let's have a competition and try to fight for this relationship with each other. Because if I'm fighting for you to be with you and you fighting to be with me, then we're going to be together. And then even better, I love what Monica says. He said all the time, and I love it because of the fact that I was never that person. My son's mother, my children's mother, I didn't fight as hard as I could, but I didn't even know how to. Oh, it ain't working. I see it ain't working. I bet she be gone, and I don't even care. No, let go of that pride. And I didn't realize that. So now,
not having the language.
Oh, John.
I mean, people don't have the language now. I'm not saying people have the language now. It's like, to me, so I get into this conversation every now and then. I'm gonna go quick so you can say what you was gonna say, AJ. Yeah. But I hear this conversation and see this conversation had on social media all the time about older guys dating younger women, right? about how the younger women, they don't know themselves yet, so they couldn't possibly mentally understand what's happening. Well, I'm seeing 40-year-old women that still don't know, and it's still blowing my top for the same reasons that women did at 18.
Okay.
Yep.
You can't even tell me the functional difference. You can only tell me you think it's nasty. That's all you can say. So people age don't help you. Age can help you figure it out, right? If you use what you've learned and really applied it. But that's what it takes. It takes the application of knowledge. There are younger women who can communicate. There's older women who will not. Because either they don't know how or they don't have the patience to.
That's right.
The whole red flag culture.
It sure did.
Oh, it's a red flag. I'm out of here.
Ladies,
what ain't a red flag?
You've been married how many years? You've been with your woman since 2008. Y'all see red flags every week, probably. But you take the crooked with the straights.
And that's like I said, that comes with maturity. Like I said, she was south and I was up here back in November last year. So it's an adjustment. Yeah, they know I'm at something. It's that, but it's adjustment. I've been away from them a year and a half. So we still got to learn that. Down south, Illinois, big difference. They got to get adjusted to it. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, just to piggyback on what you were saying on harmonics. We like you were saying. I mean, have to communicate. Like I said, compromise. You know what I'm saying? We can. When I say we, so-called adults can have these adult conversations without getting our feelings. That's what we have to do.
That's right. That's right.
That's all I'm saying on that.
Ladies, listen to what these men are telling you. That's what listen, when a man is telling you and confiding in you and accepting his grown man. See, there's a difference when you accept the fact that you're a grown up, and especially for men. And sometimes that's intimidating to ladies when we take on our manhood and we understand how intelligent we are, and we are not we don't care about that, because a lot of ladies are intimidated by a man's intelligence. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But
are they intimidated or are they not used to it? Because
could be both. It could be both.
75% of these women grew up without a father in the house or something like that, so they don't know the respect. I mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. Not only that, though, it's just when you, like Monty said, in some cases, it doesn't matter the age. If you're stupid, you're stupid. But if it should be when you become a certain age, when you reach a certain maturity level, you got to embrace that. And so we can have these adult conversations, so we can communicate better without, like you say, Mo Green, getting in your feelings. Because oftentimes emotions robs us of our intellect.
Yep.
I'm the president. I'm the president of Generation X, y'all. Forever, I will forever be the president. That's
no vote. They just gonna that's a dictatorship.
Y'all let Trump in, so why not me?
Right.
He did. Wide open.
Hey,
that's a bar. He just rhymed
earlier on the show. You got that show me how to love hat on. So you in driver's seat right now.
He clowns me all the time the way I dress. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Shout out to Justin, man.
Yes. Shout out to Just Incredible, my son.
Yeah.
Just incredible, man.
That's slick, ain't it?
Yeah. Like you say, we see red flags. I mean, because I see a red flag every day. At this point, it's like, I see it. That don't mean I don't love her.
What annoys you about your woman, but you love in spite of.
Right.
It's not a point where it's like, okay, well, that annoys the hell out of me.
Right.
It's that's a deal breaker.
I'm gonna tell you, I have a pet peeve. I do have a pet peeve. I don't try to argue, but the one thing I don't like, I might be sitting in the living room, she come in and turn on her phone, watching whatever, TikTok, whatever.
And disrupting your peace. Yeah.
So now,
ladies,
get up and go. Next week.
You know what happened.
No, when he gets home, we're gonna call him.
You all right?
Hey, you're home, man?
I just go in the other room. There's 3 other TVs in there. But then that might upset her. We need to be together. Well,
we wasn't together when you turned on your phone, though.
I don't want to hear that.
Ladies, sometimes your presence.
You wrong.
Look. Sometimes the presence is all we need. The thought that you're there. You could be in another room. I could be in another room. Just the knowing that you're there. We ain't always got to conversate.
We got to go to break.
All right, my bad.
No, that's real though, and I want you to pick it back up on that when we come back. Shop Talk.
No, we'll pick it back up when we come back.
Yeah.
Shop Talk 7, y'all. Let's get it. Kodak Flow, GS the brand, Street Boy Stretch. Let's get it.
say I'm crazy, I say cause I got my reasons, right? I don't pump fake for no and I ain't flogging for no hood. Yeah, I think I was a monster, I'm charging for these lows. Just threw my hoodie on, ain't no competition, it's that bully flow, just send a low. We pull up on business, bitch, in 24, it's pressure. And we gon' put it on you till the city on. Everybody trying to get a buzz like they Woody
They
though.
be like, how you coming? Guess they don't like when I speak my mind. I don't hold punches, he be tweak, I get that all the time. Nowadays, common sense they comment, don't play on my top, that's all my life. Angel on demon time, Allah forgive me twice. They say cutting up, he be crashing out them bookings for a show. Out of pocket, he rebellious, yeah, I heard it all before. Shout out Kodak, keep it mobbing, they say that we toxic. Used to love me, now they hate me, still the talk of all they gossip.
Came back down, just got off the flight, they thought I left.
You got no understanding, I'm here to do what they say and said that was impossible. Give me a problem, I clear the room. You got no understanding, I'm here to do what they say and said that was impossible. Give me a problem, I clear the room.
Genius on me now, I swear I need a decoy. Told them dolphins I'm the master, they should call me Leroy. For cash before I left the house today, so many bout to hate. When they see how much the invoice say I'm about to make, just switched up the mission cause the bitches found new routes to take. Just revved up the engine here on the streets of me out town today. My Puma sweats, pockets look like knots, feel like my tumor stress. Too real for this, get these actors off my movie set. Tried to take it from me, had to tell them I was using at the crown. But make sure that you niggas put them rubies
They
back.
be like, how you coming? Guess they don't like when I speak my mind. I don't hold punches, he be tweak, I get that all the time. Nowadays, common sense they comment, don't play on my top, that's all my life. Angel on demon time, Allah forgive me twice. They say cutting up, he be crashing out them bookings for a show. Out of pocket, he rebellious, yeah, I heard it all before. Shout out Kodak, keep it mobbing, they say that we toxic. Used to love me, now they hate me, still the talk of all they gossip.
CK, have mercy. Question. You want it for something, I won't put that passion, I'll let you have it, whatever it may be. I ain't got that shit to give. You want it for something, last I checked I owed you nothing. A little respect goes a long way, can't ask for that ticket the hard way.
I don't know what you used to, but I know ain't nobody gonna compare to me. Love it when you're naked, you ain't gotta get dressed, baby, you can come better to me. You don't understand how you act like you don't care, and I treat you like you rare to me. You don't really need nobody there but me. She says like nobody care but me in this flare.
Like that ain't no debating, can't take it back, watch what you're saying. If this cause of me, then why you staying? Said what you said, ain't no explaining, yeah. It's a fight now. He said that it's up and it's stuck now. He can say anything to get his point across. I can tell that you're fishing just to throw it all.
I know I've been gone for a while. She told me come home, ain't been picking up the phone in a while. It's funny, I remember you first told me to smile. Sorry, but my heart been cold for a while. No, you know the vibes, I ain't gotta say much, cause you know when I'm down, but you be holding me down. Say we locked in till we dead and we gone. We ain't even falling off if it's a hole in the ground. Hold fast, slow down. Take your time, we ain't gotta go fast. Baby, I'm just trying to make the moment last, cause I done seen how fast things gon' go back.
Couple more rounds, gotta throw it back. Ain't gotta ask if it's mine, cause I know that. What you tell me, so I don't ask. Baby, tell me where you wanna go snap.
Just know that we go back like a Cadillac on 4 flat. Mi casa, su casa, you're welcome like a donut.
She's rocking, she's rolling. We roll there and roll back. If I don't know nothing, then I know that.
That's how I've been doing. It be so random when you come through. Nights like this, you hold me down. Feeling this shit, you held me down. So we fight back. He said I'm the reason why he act like that. If it's like that, take it all back. No time to be toxic, but let's fall back. But I'ma forever be me. I'ma forever be solid. Think that it's time to be honest. You the one took it the hardest. You wasn't ready for all this. Vision of having your kids. Could you picture that after all this? I won't take it back cause I meant it. I'm searching for shit you weren't giving. Yeah.
Hey baby, I see you done had a long, hard day at work. So, why don't you tell me What do you prefer? Got vodka, whiskey, tequila, and more. Your favorite cigar, David, I'm slippers and notes laid at the door. Just sit back and relax, my me amor. Do what you dance, 'cause baby, all I wanna do is dance. Would you rather rest in a jacuzzi bath? But I sit on the edge and we talking left, baby. Or I'll rub you down your shoulders and take off that stress. And dinner is ready. What can I do next? 'Cause all I wanna do is serve you. I'm here to bless. I'm here to do what you need, darling. Your every desire is my calling. No arguing, no fighting, no headaches at all. I'm here to serve you, baby. I'm as you beg and call, 'cause all I wanna do is serve you. I'm here to bless. Rub you down with the baby oil. Full body massage from your temples all the way down to your toes. While you're sleeping, I'll even on your clothes. Some singing come a dime a dozen, but baby, you're my rose. After that, you can lay on your back. Let me rub your belly, work my way down to all of that. Rub your feet and clip your toes. I'm here to bless. I've got vodka, whiskey, tequila, and more. Your favorite cigar, David, I'm slippers and ropes laid at the door. Just sit back and relax, my me amor. And do what you do best, 'cause baby, all I wanna do is bless. Would you rather rest in a jacuzzi bath? Well, I sit on the edge and we're talking left, baby. Or I'll rub you down your shoulders and take off that stress. And dinner is ready. What can I do next? 'Cause all I wanna do is serve you. I'm here to bless.
Shop Talk 7 in the building. We up top, we get down. It's your host, Tony Media Monics.
Get this D in the building.
Chill, told me to post this.
Man, we back on a Monday night, man. Shop Talk 7.
So look, y'all, I wanna change the topic real quick again. We got a few minutes left.
Wait, go back. He said his name is Chill.
Told me to post
it. That's the
Yes,
dopest. That's that's dope.
The hashtag, I had a hashtag before I had a page.
Yes, sir. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm sorry, Mike. I love y'all show.
Before we broke, you were saying something before we
Yeah.
went to
Oh yeah, let me go back, ladies. This is important, okay? Because I had this conversation, and we're men up here talking about the same thing. Now, just your presence alone is sometimes all we need.
Mm-hmm.
We may not have to be in the same room. You may be in the tub, I may be in the den. Just knowing that you're there, you're around.
Oh, yeah. Hey, this reminds me of a joke.
Just knowing that you're there, ladies, is all we need. Because we ain't always got to talk. I know communication is everything, but just non-communication, non-verbal communication is effective as well.
Real talk. Hey, Patrice O'Neal got a joke where he was saying, men, we want our women around, but just not with us. You know, like, he's like, go have an event or something. You know, as long as you're in the area and I know you're in the area, like that's good enough for me.
That's
you know
all,
what I'm saying? Like,
that's all we
that's
need.
good enough.
James Evans said on Good Times once.
What's that?
He said, women, you're only good for two places. Kitchen and the bedroom.
That's a James Evans reference, ladies. Don't act like, don't be saying nothing.
Y'all ain't seen it.
They be getting on us. That's why I'm always on. They be getting on us.
So, ladies, y'all don't see Andre
Because she is waiting on you.
But your point about the presence,
yes, sir.
On a woman's presence, I don't know if women understand, and I hate saying that women have power like that, because when they take it, it's always pussy power.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's always, women got the pussy, got the power, whatever. Y'all don't often understand the powers of being feminine. And sometimes your presence speaks volumes without your voice. You know what I'm saying? And so, like you were saying, a woman coming into the room as you, let's say she, instead of bringing a phone, bringing noise, she brings a book.
Yeah.
Comes, sits on the other couch, reads a book. You watch the TV, doing whatever you're doing. Peace.
Bring
Still
your
peace.
phone and your headphones.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Or
That
enjoy the game with me.
Yeah. Or enjoy the game with me.
Just lay there with
Or
me.
if you want to disturb me, not with the phone, disturb me with something else.
Yeah. Yeah. You have,
I
ladies.
think
Cool, then.
The power of your MOUTH.
Yeah. MOUF.
Two F's.
That's
I think
that's the way I spell it.
I think common courtesy would dictate that if I'm doing something, don't come interrupt me. Don't come interrupt what I'm doing and take like my whole attention away. That's rude. Kind of like when I'm watching TV and you turn your phone on loud.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just like general respect for my space, because we still gotta respect each other's space.
That's right.
If you reading or playing with your puzzle, unless I'm finna come do something you really, really like,
don't interrupt.
I probably shouldn't take you away from that.
Mm-hmm.
If I got a question, but be cognizant. I'll be cognizant of your time, and you be cognizant of mine.
If I'm gonna disturb you, I'm gonna give you a reason to be disturbed. You go right back to you.
There are orgasms that follow if I'm gonna disturb you.
I love that.
Assuming that that's what you like,
Face sitting. That's
face sitting.
Because I ain't gonna lie, just because it's something like that, don't mean I want you to disturb me.
That's true.
In the middle of an NBA playoff game, don't come do that.
Yeah, please.
I'm being honest.
Like me? Well, not right this second.
I love you.
Watch the
okay,
game.
the lights are on.
Right.
I don't got to like you all day. and it ain't that I don't like you, it's that I don't want you to bother me right now.
That's it.
There's tons of people I like. I don't got to like you.
Right.
Right.
I like you. Just don't be rude.
Do a lot of people may not even realize that that's rude.
It's so rude.
Because it's like once you're in a relationship, that entitlement kicks in.
But see, no, that's society, because I didn't walk in the store.
Face sitting is not a violation of personal space.
And they just put their phone on loud like you want to hear that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's just like what you call it. That just how people try to normalize it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not.
Yeah. Well,
this dude, D. Smith, period, talking about face sitting is not a violation of personal space.
Ladies,
I think we're all in consensus of that.
I don't know, man. Fourth quarter, 10 seconds left. Bulls up by 1. That's a violation.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Red flag on the play.
Just let me hear.
It ain't nothing like the moment, man.
Turn it up. Just turn it up. Let me be able to hear it. As long as I can hear it, I can see it. It's all good.
My ears turn off when I'm eating coochie. I don't know.
I hear certain
I
things.
hear it all.
I hear certain things.
I hear it all.
Yeah.
But if I hear he hits the
right.
Now if I done flipped you, yeah. Hit the button.
Right.
Get him off me.
He did what?
You know what?
He did what?
Right. She hit the floor. That's what happened.
You're risking it. Is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
It's tough.
Get that shot put toss.
Yeah, we be all sleeping over Monix out there.
The thoughts and views expressed on Shop Talk 7 are not necessarily views and thoughts of My Radio Chicago or the Support District Radio Network. Just want to make sure we put that disclaimer.
Saying that, so we can
I'm going to make.
We need to get you on camera, saying like a well framed picture.
Yeah.
Video.
You know they roasted me all show last show, y'all.
Look,
I love it. I love it. It's all love.
I got a 16-second clip I want y'all to listen to.
Okay.
And I want us to chime in on it. Here we go.
You trying? You getting there?
Men love women far differently than women love men. Men love women for real. Women love men.
Women love men for real.
No, they don't. Women love men under the premise that they provide value. Men love women idealistically. Women tend to love men more from an opportunistic standpoint.
And it magically disappeared.
It did.
He said, womp, 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 womp,
Well, he did have words on his
Okay, so I'll read the words.
Men love women far differently than women love men. Men love women for real. Women love men.
Women love men for real.
No, they don't. Women love men under the premise that they provide value. Men love women idealistically. Women tend to love men more from an opportunistic standpoint.
Yeah, women love men under the premise that they provide something. That's pretty much what he's saying.
Yeah, he went on to say that men love actually, like men love like
I agree with
standard.
that.
You know, our love is not based on what a woman can provide us, like outside of us. It's really what she can bring into us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We want to open our arms and invite a woman in. We want her to bring something into us. Whereas for them, it's like, well, shit, what you got around me?
Yeah.
What can you put me inside of?
Like the woman said earlier.
Because, you know, we don't have big mama and all that no more where, you know, and this is back in the day, Paw could have went out and had 2 extra side
extra families,
and then already got 9 with Big Mama and stuff, and then she embracing all of them because she wasn't gonna put up.
There you go. That's what.
Well, I mean, like Big Mama had less choices.
That's true too. She definitely had.
So if they had choices that they have today, would they have stayed? I don't think so. Some big mamas will tell you, no, I wouldn't stay.
Is it the product of the environment now? Is that evolution or is that what?
I think it makes perfect sense that a woman that loves you under the idea of what you can provide. I think the foundation really makes perfect sense. I mean, were they supposed to love you for nothing? Imagine she got all the love for you, but you can't protect it.
Ain't that a 2-way street though?
No, let's deal with this side. Yeah, in a sense. But imagine she don't feel safe with you. Imagine you can't provide. Imagine you knock her up and she can't go get a job because she's not well.
Mm-hmm.
Now y'all can't pay the bills. I mean, she may even love you anyway, but being with you and showing you that love, come on, man, that's tough. Now, I wouldn't have my daughter be with that guy. I tell you that.
Well, that's for sure.
That's true.
So them loving me under the condition that I can provide, okay, because I love you under the condition that you can provide something. Fuck me, feed me, and clean my house. Please. If you don't do that, if I love you or not, you're not gonna be that long.
Yes.
You will not be that long.
FC, y'all. I heard you ladies are listening. I swear I hope y'all listening. And I know I'm gonna get the backlash. And this is actually streaming on AJ Sam page as well. So I'm gonna see in the comments and I'll respond to them or maybe on
Danielle. We got Dominique Danielle in the building. Shout out D-Rebs.
Dominique
She said, look at this procession of words. She said, hey y'all, hey, he's dumb and hurt. What? Exclamation point. She must have heard what we was talking about.
Wow. I think she's talking.
She's probably talking to me.
Myra's face and then immediately said, well, he's dumb and hurt as hell. Didn't I think she heard something he said? And went to what? What you talking about, D-Rez? What your reaction?
I mean, I mean, if she don't provide me, so what? I might love her because I'm just a lover boy. I can admit that out loud, but that don't mean I'm gonna show you this love and stay there and be there. You're gonna be out of here quicker than I don't know what. I need an anchor. What do you bring to the table? And I don't mean that in the sense of material, but that too. I mean, I got to think about these things. I got kids.
So, question: is a relationship transactional until it's duty bound?
That is an awesome question.
So, in the door, it's transactional. I'm looking for something to meet some standard of mine or some requirement of mine, both men and women. But as humans are, you can't fulfill everything, and you shouldn't expect whoever you're going to be with to fulfill everything.
No.
But there's a level of, I understand you can't provide that, and I'm still going to love you regardless. Or I understand that that's something I just am not going to get from you because you are not capable of providing that for me. However, I am still going to love you regardless of that one thing or 2 things that you can't provide me. You know what I'm saying? So again, it goes from transactional to duty bound. So in the beginning, if I give you this and you give me that, cool. I know next time if I give you this, you're going to give me that. And if we have enough exchanges that way, we've built a rapport or an expectation or a standard. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, if we done got to a place where it's like, hopefully there's more to it than just what you're giving and getting. Hopefully you guys are inputting more into the relationship than that, so that the value becomes more than what's in hand. See what I'm saying? So it goes from transactional to duty bound, which is we done spend time together. I've gotten to know you. I've gotten feelings for you. I've gotten to know who you are as a person. I don't mind spending my money on you because I don't think you are the type of person who is trying to milk me or take advantage of the situation. You're giving as much as I'm giving in terms of, hey, I do this, you do this. You know, you cook, I clean. You know, you sweep, I mop. You know, I do the yard work, you do the you clean the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? We're working together. So through that teamwork, you build trusts and bonds that go beyond transactional. So now you're looking and anticipating and considering moves. You know, this will make her happy. This will make him happy. You know, she needs this. He needs this. You know what I'm saying? You start to do things out of duty more than just it being transactional.
There you go. I mean, I think my opinion is that it'll always be transactional. It'll always be about that to a large enough degree, because you could love me to the depths of your soul, but after a while, if not the transaction's not happening, now I'm questioning you.
Well, that's
whether that be the sex stopping, whether that be the food, the cooking stopping, whether you ain't cleaning no more, whether you don't talk to me as much, whether you're not stroking my ego. If the transactions stop, I'm questioning our love, and if it don't pick up, I'm probably out of there, or I'm off with somebody else from time to time. You know
There's transaction, during sex.
I mean, I'm saying if it stops though, that is transactional.
Yeah, it's transactional.
That's transaction.
You know
I commonly ask this question: what's the functional difference between a woman of the night and a housewife?
Because she can be both.
Title.
You know what I'm saying? What's the functional difference for real?
Yeah.
But, and who's more trustworthy? Really, commonly, there's a moral difference, obviously, right? But all right, your woman, your wife could stop doing all this stuff while you paying the bills. Lots of our wives have done it to some degree or another, and some done it to the point where it caused us to leave, or vice versa, right? But the prostitute, as long as you pay her,
she's gonna keep going.
She gonna do her job
and go. Because it's transactional.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
And
like your wife will stop because she entitled now.
It's not
she'll get used to it.
$13.
She'll get, as men, you all know that you can be doing your job the best you know how, and it still could not be enough. She'll still need something else.
$13.
You feel me?
Yeah, it used to be
whether it's $13 or
it used to be $40. Now it's $13. $13.
Anyway, most women.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Y'all gotta get on this. Y'all better get on this stock brand before it drops some more.
Hey, Dominique Rebs is going off in the chat.
What's up? What up, D Rebs? D Rebs is sapping off.
She said, say most of the women you've met, not women. No. I'm not saying none of that because everybody. Because no, it's fine. Because I'm not going to clarify none of that. No, the reason I'm saying, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just saying that it's obvious that it's not everybody. Right. I can only speak from my circumference of awareness, and whoever doesn't understand that, you're gonna have to ask me later. Right. But you feel me? So it's like, but yeah, it's always transactional, man. Oh, yeah. Nobody loves you unconditionally except your mama. Everybody else is with the you got to treat them right.
All right, D Revs, let me read this. She says, and if women love a man,
she said,
if a woman love. If women love based on a man providing, then that would explain why it's so many independent women. I take that to mean that men aren't providing. And then she goes on to say, and if if women love based off a man providing, then we are fucked because we're asked to go 50-50.
Y'all still providing each other something. Yeah. Y'all helping each other not have to pay all the bills.
I get what you're saying, D. I get what you're saying, but I also think you're taking a typical route, which is you're parsing words to overlook the content. We're not talking about all women, and of course, everybody has their experiences. And 50-50, I mean,
that's a good deal.
Most people, but here's the thing.
I'd like it.
When people hear 50-50, what they hear is I'm paying half the bills and he paying half the bills. Like that's all it is to a relationship. Just paying bills. Like that's what makes a relationship.
I still got to jump in front of the bullet.
Paying bills.
Right.
I still got to carry the heavy groceries.
Is that
You got to walk on the curb.
I still got to walk on the curb side of the street.
Absolutely. Open.
I still got to fight and protect your honor.
Even if you started.
You did.
Right.
Just like she still got to do stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Hit that woman.
You know, she still got to bear the children if we have them. That's a hard job. I respect any woman who bear my kid.
Yeah.
I can't stand my baby mama, but I respect her. You know what I mean? I'll take a bullet for her right now. That's my child's mother. She saw enough of me to risk her life to bring my kids. So yeah, so they still got to do stuff and we got to do stuff.
Here's the thing with that 50-50, on that 50-50 comment. People talk about 50-50 so weird. But it's like, I wouldn't want to be with somebody that I can't be. I wouldn't want to be on a team with somebody that won't put forth at least half the effort I'm putting forth. Or put forth, or meet me.
Let's put up 100
at the effort.
100.
That's it. That's still 50.
Here's look.
You know now, if I could to the 70-40, 60-40, all that, to the shift, I gotta trust that you can do that. If I can't trust you to bring 50%, why am I gonna trust you with the shift? Because the shift could go my way, where I'm doing the 80, you got the 20, or I'm doing the 90 and you got the 10. But if it shifts the other way, what am I to expect?
Sex.
Oh, that's
because that's so hard. Because that's so hard to get.
Yeah, fix it off.
Your friend want to smash because her man ain't treating her right. Yeah. I promise.
Yeah.
So don't leave me with that. Right. But here's the two weird arguments I've heard over the years concerning 50-50, right? So if we go 50-50, that means you ain't head of the household. So you still giving me some.
If somebody break in the house, who's the person you gonna send to it? Who the head of the household then?
In situations like this, Myers, when situations come up like that, it's just like I said, the woman is usually trying to find some way to get out of that situation. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like you said, we just have to know what's what, self-awareness, know what we can put up with. That was the best advice that my dad ever gave me was, when you get tired of being sick and tired, you'll know what you don't listen to what sick and tired is.
You got a problem with me getting high?
Yeah. So
yeah, it's just weird. And then the other 50% joint, what did it say? So the other one, the first one was, well, you're not head of the household, which is just dumb. God damn it, what was the other one? 50-50. It's just, oh, here it go. No, here it go. I'm trying to go, man, I think a man should pay all the bills, but I put our money up for savings. What's the difference? What's the goddamn difference?
Put your money up for savings.
If you're gonna put that a good enough portion in the savings, what's the damn difference of us splitting the bills? What is the difference? You're not making a real difference here. You're sounding silly.
You can take a couple bills. I can take a couple bills, and we can still save together.
And you know, I ain't never had a woman help me pay bills. I'm waiting for it. You understand me? I'm waiting for it. It would be wonderful if I could have a 50-50 split on the bills. I would take it. And if you don't want me to be head of household because of that, I don't care. You'll blow my top probably. It's fine.
You'll call me later.
You know?
Right.
It's okay.
Ask me what I have for dinner.
Yeah.
I'm told you want to keep half your money. All right, well, 50-50. I hope you make as much as or more than me because that'd be nice. But see, I'm about proportion, right? If I make 60, you make 40. Then I pay 60% of the bills. You pay 40% of the bills. That's how I would do mine. You know what I'm saying? Now don't be asking me for no extra money later because you paid your portion of the bills, so you should have just as much left as I do. You know, but I mean, I ain't saying don't ever, but you know, we got to talk about it if it happens too many times. I should have to pay for my haircuts. You should be coming to me. Here, go get a manicure. Go get a mani-pedi too, because I like those too.
Go together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gas in my car.
Can you help me sometime? Be proactive. Come on. If I got the,
buy me a chicken nugget.
You know, now, mind you, even in just dating relationship situations, I don't be having these problems with women. I don't be having these problems, man. It's most of these conversations is just for entertainment. Maybe some, well, I can't say that about everybody, but for me, I be having women that want to take care of me. Okay. Even the ones that went bad, they took care of me till we wasn't together no more. At least from a duty standpoint. Mm-hmm. That's what I don't have a lot of problems with, the duty part. And I'm big on duty, so it'll be working for me until I'm done.
Shout out to the chat. D-Rev said a man is good at making money and a woman is better at investing and putting it in the right place.
Where?
D-Rev.
Where did this happen?
Sorry, D-Rev.
In her circumference of awareness.
Girl.
In your circumference of awareness.
Yeah,
that's peace.
That's
but in ours,
in my experience,
that doesn't necessarily ring true.
And I'm not saying that you're not right. In your world, that's right. My experience, women spend a lot.
Data says that women are the biggest consumers.
Y'all.
Data says that y'all are the biggest
From
consumers.
my experience, y'all discretionary spending is
reckless,
dumb, like completely reckless.
And there's no way that the there's no way that the biggest spender group, the biggest spending group, can be the best investor.
And you're not
That's
gonna
impossible.
And tell me y'all better at investing, bro. I'm sorry, sis.
Consumers are not better investors than non-consumers. It's impossible because most of us don't save money. Most people don't save money as it is. Look, if I knew me, I knew I wasn't gonna save no money, so I did 20 in the military. I got a pension. I got a, I knew me. I'm reckless with money. I'm an athlete minded when it comes to money. I will blow that money. I pay my bills, but I'm gonna blow that stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink the rest of it after.
So I know me.
I'm drinking the rest. Oh, I paid my car note. I didn't pay this. Oh, I got $5.
Now, when I was married, I didn't do that. When I was married, I gave up the check because I know me. All the bills came out of my account. I gave her the rest. She did what she wanted to do with it. She saved us some money, bought the groceries. The rest she can do what she want to do with. That's when I'm in that situation. But by myself, oh boy, I gotta invest my money in my own business because I'm reckless with money. I'm telling you, I'll blow it on chicken. Right. Just being honest.
Yeah, you just came over with a whole bag.
That was water, though. That was water.
But no, I come in and damn, did he just eat 24 pieces? Damn, no.
D-Rev say that's why back in the day.
Right.
D-Rev say that's why back in the day the man came home and laid the check on the table and the woman made sure everything was paid.
That was me recently, a few years ago.
Is that why? Is that really why?
Well, a lot of the men would blow the check back in the day.
Yeah,
it was common. They blowed at the bar.
Yeah, that's very true.
They got to deal with the same woman for the rest of their life. Hey, dealing with the same woman forever send you to the bar.
Yeah, Will.
Let me get a double shot.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, they probably needed to go to the bar too.
And here, baby, hold this down because I don't want to spend this.
Hey,
at the bar.
That's why they had sex with the milkman. We went to the bar. They was with the milkman.
Yeah.
You sound like Ray Parker Jr.
Listen, hey, look, I can't think no woman gonna be with me forever and never want to smash somebody else.
Really?
I'm certain that she gonna want to smash somebody else. I'm even more certain that she probably did it once at least. Certain. 30. I'm 40. Imagine I get married tomorrow and I get another 50, 60 years on this earth. Come on, man. Yeah. It ain't gonna be just me forever. Mm-hmm. Is it more likely at 40, starting at 40 than 20? Maybe it's more likely. Maybe. But I wouldn't be shocked if I found out at 50 that she might have got down.
Somebody with y'all.
You do. Especially in this day and age, we're exposed to too much.
Yeah.
That's why we got so many bodies. A lot of us in my age group, because maybe y'all too. Yeah, I mean, I know y'all age group got it, but we're exposed to so much. Humans have never done well with options? Never in history of mankind.
Because you become indecisive.
And then you want everything. You want every piece of the pie because it's available.
Right.
We have always succumbed as a group. Always succumbed to our availability.
Yeah.
Most powerful men cheat because they got access to all these women. Most powerful people probably cheat because they got all these options and have to be away. Mm-hmm. And you're away with this handsome man or you're away with this beautiful woman.
Yeah.
It's a good chance, much higher chance.
And they going?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm a photographer, man. Women to go for a photo shoot, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
How many women to go to just to be in one of my shows?
It's hard.
It's hard.
And what's your payment plan?
You understand me?
I feel you though.
That's life, and it's always been this way. Women love powerful men. Men love seductive women, which is power. Seduction is power too. So
go hand in hand.
And then if it's naughty, oh boy, if it's naughty,
yeah, that's the best.
I'm talking humans here, not just men and women. I'm talking humans.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not shocked if I find out a woman cheated on me. The first thing I'm thinking, it ain't leaving. What's for dinner, man? That's me. It's been tested.
That's a different level of strength, right?
Yeah, it ain't strength, bro. I don't like it. It's just maybe so. But it's callous. It's calluses. I was in the military. I'm going 8 months and making her mad, and then all these fly dudes in nice cars running around. Come on, man. Imagine if a bunch of fine women and my wife gone for 7-8 months, and all these fine women really trying to get at me.
Oh, you going?
No, it's tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough. It's some men of real good standard that ain't going. It's a few.
A few.
2 out of 10, maybe.
That's what I just about to say. I maybe say 3.
You better leave. If she didn't leave you with the kid, if she didn't leave you with the kids, it's true. If she left you with the kids, maybe you got a shot. But we'll figure that out too. Wait, they sleep.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a babysitter. It's tough. You're not meant to be away from your mate that long. No. But at the same time, I'm not into trapping people either.
Right.
At this point in my life, I'm just not interested in trapping nobody. You go do what you go do. Are we each other's priority? Cool.
If not,
I don't need to be where you at. Maybe you need to be where I'm at. We'll work that out, I guess. Well, we won't, because if you need to be where I'm at, now we got a problem.
But
if you like to be there from time to time, cool.
But at that point or whatever, if you're feeling like that or whatever, like you said, maybe it's just time to move on.
No, I don't think so, man. I'm just not going to go trap nobody. I'm 40, man, and I'm starting to over again. So it's like I'm setting my ways. I want a companion. I want somebody who's going to have my back and my best interests at heart. If it turns into something that they want, great. Hopefully, if it turns into something I want, which maybe not be what they want, hopefully that's good for them too. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle of my career taking off. I'm getting in different spaces. I don't have time to be answering questions about what I did and didn't do. And I'm not saying I'm right or wrong for that. I'm just saying it just is what it is. So you're gonna understand me, or we ain't gonna do it. And I'm gonna try to understand you too. And if our understanding don't connect and it don't allow us to stay, hey, it's all love. I swear, if I see you in the field, I'll buy you a drink. But maybe that ain't what it is. Maybe it is time to move on at that point if we can't come to this understanding. And I know a lot of my friends tell me, what if you don't find your love like that? My love, nigga, I got kids.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush to have food taken out of their mouth. Well, they grow too. I'm grown now. Okay, I got the baby boy. He's 9. But I'm not in a rush. They live in Cali. It takes $20,000 for me to go to see him and back every year. Like, because when I go out there, it's not gonna be for 2 days. It's gonna be for a couple weeks. San Diego, you talking about hotel fee, rental car, spending money, flights, incidentals. I gotta go out and get this bread and getting in front of this bread probably gonna put me in some spaces. I don't know. I ain't gonna promise you what I'm able to do or not do. I can't promise you. Try my best. Promise you I'm coming home. I'm coming to the house.
Oh yeah, that's what you want to hear. That's the main thing.
9 out of 10 if I came home, I ain't do nothing. 9 out of 10 if I came.
If you late.
If I came home, I ain't do nothing. I'm a bad liar.
Oh, so you probably get caught up in
30 minutes late.
I've been told on myself.
Right.
I just stopped at the gas station today.
You know,
Right.
I don't. But see, once again, I'd rather be honest. Like, let's say I got a girlfriend now, and it happens tonight that I run into that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass it up tonight. But if I'm really in that space, where I think I was about to go, I got a conversation to have.
Right.
Because I'd rather have that conversation and her make an informed decision. Do I expect her to handle it well? I don't expect it. It'd be nice. Right. But I'm gonna have a conversation. I told you, hey, this is what I got going on, man. And sometimes that helps me not do it.
Okay.
Because I was able to talk about it. If I had a safe space to talk about it, I'm less likely to go do it.
Okay.
D-Rail says only like 5 faithful people left in the world.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm so serious.
She said 5.
Yes.
Only 5 faithful people left in the world.
Thank you for noticing me.
I'm not marrying nobody's fidelity, bro. That's not what I'm getting married for. Are you faithful to our cause?
Right.
I got a media empire I'm trying to build. Are you gonna help me with that?
Right.
If you helping me with that and you end up finding a space to get you a little side, I don't know. Now, if you get pregnant by him, you got to go with him.
Yeah. Because you're not taking care of his kids.
Right. I'm not taking care of his kids. And I'm not sitting with you through the problems that come with that in your body. I'm gonna let him deal with that. Right. You get pregnant, you got to go.
You got caught. There it is.
You got caught. And if you got caught without getting pregnant, maybe the first time but after that you getting sloppy. Now you just don't respect me at all.
Right. Exactly.
Because I don't think they don't not respect you because they stepped out. It might be an act of disrespect, but I don't think that they overall just don't respect you. I don't believe that one, because we got a whole history, and then you cheated. I'm not gonna dismiss that history.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because most people be talking about, say, like if a man did cheat on his wife, and they was like, "Oh, you don't love him anymore." I said, no,
That's not the same thing.
It's not true.
First of all, ain't no coochie like new coochie. Let's be honest here. And ain't no vibe like a new vibe. That don't mean you should go do it.
Right.
But you had a new vibe before. We that new vibe was crazy.
Nice. Feels good.
Even when you was with somebody and you end up in front of another woman, maybe you didn't do nothing with it, but it was nice.
Yeah.
If it was nice, it was nice.
Yeah. The thought. Like, oh shit, okay, she's feeling me.
But a lot of people probably, first of all, a lot of people cheat because exclusivity is not natural. I try not to use the word monogamous anymore because monogamy means you only have sex with one person your whole life.
Right.
That's what monogamy means.
Right.
But exclusivity, one person ain't really natural for anybody.
Right.
Because if it was, you wouldn't have to fight desires.
D-Rail's got a question. She says, 8 years in, she cheats and gets pregnant. You staying?
No, I'm out.
You already answered that.
I'm out. I gotta go. Unless if we got kids, I got something else to think about now. If we have children together, I got something. I don't do abortion, so it's like,
gotta be a hard.
Still a lot. It's a much higher likelihood that I'm leaving, but I gotta stop and think now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe she lose the baby or something. I don't know. That sounds horrible, but I don't know.
Right.
I'll give it to the first trimester before I just step down.
Well, you better hurry up.
It also depends on how it happened. Like if it was what transpired before that?
You working too much and you not around.
And you going to get pregnant
and she go dip out and all
you took
that
a chance and you lost.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't get pregnant, we got a chance. But if you
but you still got kids though with her. You know.
Right. I'm still likely that I'm out because that's just not right.
Right. See,
Take care of somebody else's baby. And I know women do it all the time, but I don't care because that's their business. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Just like y'all, just like they got choices.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta stay there. That's on you. And we men and women, we all have our double standards that we got to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
That's y'all's. This is ours. It is what it is. But it's a higher likelihood that I'm out. I'm gonna take more time to think about it.
Yeah.
If we got kids and we married, and married don't mean nothing. I'm out if we ain't got no kids.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
But kids being there, you gotta think twice because I'm finna split up. I'm finna split up with their mama. They love their mama.
Right.
She's probably a good mama.
Mm-hmm.
Just got caught slipping.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it ain't only she paying for it. We all paying for it now.
I gotta pay for it.
So I'm not in a rush to make my kids pay for it. No, that matters to me. I wish I knew to think this way
20 years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
5, 6 years ago. I wish I knew to think that way. I would have did something different. I would have communicated different. But she cheated. I asked her, did she do it? She said no. I knew she was lying. I say, what's for dinner? We had a good 2-year run after that, actually.
Okay.
She confessed it in counseling, which really ended our marriage because the counselor asked her. I wasn't tripping. I laughed because I already knew.
Right.
But the counselor said, "Well, why'd you do it?" She said, "Because he told me to."
What?
Yeah. Well, what I told her to do was go find a boyfriend instead of nagging at me. I did say that.
Oh, in her mind, that was.
So the counselor said she was from Africa, so she had the accent. She said, if he told you to go to the jump off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge?
No.
I laughed. I should have laughed.
Whatever.
But boy, it was over at that point. She checked out of counseling.
Okay.
I would have
comical. Laugh.
Yeah.
Listen.
Let me ask this. You say you knew she cheated. Did you know who it was with?
Okay. If it was in the circle, if I knew, it depends on who he was. If he was somebody that I had to see a lot, I don't know.
You'd have slapped the shit out of him. Yeah, you would have.
Him, yeah. I'd have slapped him, maybe. Yeah. Well, no. Because it ain't his job to be faithful to me.
There you go.
It's her job.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Now, if it was one of the guys, I don't still know if I got kids. The kids make a difference for me. I don't know.
Well,
he gotta go. He gotta go.
Yeah, you know better.
He has to get the hell out of here. And I probably can't even hang with the same friend group if he's still around.
Because he told somebody.
If one of us, so we be hanging out. If one of them slept with the other man's woman,
I can't even be.
He gotta go.
Yeah.
Or I can't be. I'm not. Your
loyalty is not there.
I'm not messing with him now.
Right.
Cause you wild.
Yeah. That's a little too much.
You wild, man. But man, it's tough.
Yeah, it is. It's a tough situation. And thanks for being here, Mo Green.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. We might as well close. We might as well close it out. We done lost 30-something% of our crew. But you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to the chat, man. Lexi RSA in the building. Dominique Rebs in the house. D Rebs in the building. keeping the chat live. D-Rail said, man, take that lady back. Tell her the kid got to stay with the other dude.
Hey, you know,
that's a hell of a.
Okay, but she got to go with him while the pregnancy happening then.
Right.
No, that's
But by then she probably going to want to stay anyway, so she might as well just go.
Mother's not gonna give up that
Mother's
baby like
not
that.
getting rid of her child.
Not likely.
Yeah.
Not likely.
I think that's coming from a woman. I think she know that.
Yeah.
Well, she put the dead emoji behind it, so she was just playing.
I think
She likely was just playing.
I already know that.
But I'm out of here.
I've heard of situations where where the father not the father, but the guy come in. Oh, I want to be with you, but send the kids to their father.
Mm-hmm. Like, nah, that's package deal, brother.
Package deal, man.
Package deal, man.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
And she shitty if she
agrees to that, I'm
she
gonna question. I was questioning her.
Because no woman come to me and say, "Well, shit, I want to be with you, but your kid got to go with his mama."
Not at all.
But you can go.
But you know what? When I was younger, when my daughter was born, because that was a previous relationship, my pre-girlfriend, and me and her broke up, and I'm out here on the dating scene. My daughter like 6-7 months, and I was dating, and the woman was like, it seemed like every time we try to get together, and we can't go nowhere. I said, hey, I got a kid. Well, you either got to choose her or your daughter. I said, okay, and you made the decision for me.
Right, that's simple.
Yeah, that was it. Wasn't even no debate like, oh, what I'm going to do. Oh, you done made that already.
Yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man.
Okay.
I got engagements after this, but
Jeff, man, tell them where they can find y'all, man.
Oh yes, come down to support this radio, my radio Chicago. This is Smooth Sailing with AJ said every Monday night from 5 to 7. You can go on the Black House page. You can go to my page, which is Andre L. Jefferson Sr., or you can go to a.j.san on Facebook and go to their page. And once again, I'm gonna come on to your show. If you're looking for a job and you have a reliable way to get there, inbox me at Andre L. Jefferson Sr. And I want to thank Shoptalk for hosting our show tonight. Good stuff. Mediamonics, get that D.
Get that D.
Get this D.
Get this D.
Not that one.
That D. Keep that D over there.
I'm thank you for having us. And we're gonna have to do this again, man. We're gonna have to do this like this kind of platform, like maybe once every 2 months or something like that, man. This is great. Thanks for having me, man. I truly enjoyed myself.
Man, appreciate y'all, brother. Thank you guys for stopping by and doing the collab with us, man. This is dope.
This has been fun.
This is always fun, man.
Because we always get interesting topics, and then we get interesting people. And see what they say.
So we're gonna
man, Shamika, man, that would have been fun.
We're gonna set up this this battle of the sexes once and for all. We're gonna get some.
I want this room packed out.
We're gonna get some strong women that want to come on here and chop it up with us, man.
And not giving their feelings.
You know.
Right.
Yep. So
good luck.
Right. Good luck with that. Thanks
all right,
a lot.
man.
Peace out.
Yes, sir, man. Shop Talk 7, man. Monday night. Chill told me to post this Mighty Mediamonics, man. Get this D. We out of here, baby. What we going out with?
On the rocks with Hollywood.
Let's go. Shop Talk 7.
Let's go. By the way, okay.